What a mess. Thank you. I'm so happy. Alright. What is Brandon doing? Oh. Okay. Why? Alright, fair. I can't argue this. Okay. Jinkies. You were doing so well. God.
Also, I know next to nothing about D&D, and also I am not part of this friend group. Well, rip.
That's a shame.
Hopefully you'll learn with us, because we actually don't know what we're doing.
Not a clue.
Yeah, this is
We're all learning together.
Not a clue. I don't know. That's a good question.
I think this character creator's too red.
too red.
Too red.
Red.
What are you on about?
Sorry, Balt. So sorry that you lost your eye in the Great War. Yeah.
Can we
You
get a
know what?
kappa for bolt and shot?
What? Why is it a
Need to chill.
kappa?
You
You
know
put a
what?
sag or
Why-
something for my eye.
Why did why do you have a cat with us?
You guys are weird tonight. That's all I gotta say.
When are we not weird?
I mean, yeah.
Weird
but
every night.
We're weird freaking every night, yeah.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Alright. I got one last thing to do, and then I'm all set.
Okay, sounds good.
I got 99 problems and a bitch ain't one.
Well, aren't you just lucky?
What?
Yo, true.
Alright. So, here's the question. Do I roll a d12 or do I roll 2d6s?
Ooh,
Oh,
2d6s.
yeah, 2d6s.
2d6s, huh? Make it more fun for me? Alright.
Yeah,
Exactly.
a little bit of excitement.
Hey, pizzazz.
Okay. So, I apologize in advance yet again, since I have not had to, play D&D in 2 years. And
2 years,
I
wow.
also have not had to DM in
Longer than that.
a year and a half.
Gotcha.
Wait, hold on.
Uh-huh.
Wait, so that means you have DM'd before.
I have.
Interesting. Okay.
Oh, I started with the
More than
d12. Okay, that's a good start to rolling. Alright. So, thank you all for actually showing up, mostly on time, even though we didn't start on time. I blame Nathan entirely.
Him and
Okay.
his pizza.
No one's gonna disagree with me, so it's fine. And yeah, basically we're gonna just kind of go through a little bit of a starting session. You guys have already all made your characters, so we don't need to kind of go through any of that stuff. But
We did?
I hate you.
I just love how his character just lit up.
And you can mark annoyed DM as a status effect already.
Oh shit, you're right.
Up. Your condition is afraid.
Dear God. Okay.
Today's date.
So,
Today's the 30th.
Awesome, thank you. My notes are ready.
kind of already did it, but just to kind of go through it again, since none of you know any of the characters or what they are or anything like that, what we're going to do real quick is just kind of give a super high level of who your character is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You don't have to go into any details you don't want to. You only have to share what you feel like sharing in less than 30 seconds each.
Okay.
Okay. So I guess, just so it's convenient, we'll just go down Discord. Keep it nice and simple. So Nathan, you're up first.
Okay, my name's Aime. I'm from a really small Earth Kingdom village. I'm 19. I'm 5'10". I'm ready to mingle. I'm sad. I use weapons. Specifically, I use a dagger. It just helps me. Yeah, I love it. And then, my background. My small little Earth Kingdom village, it got raided by firebenders, and they took over it. So I had to, basically leave my parents, and they were both killed in that raid. So I'm pretty much on my own, just traveling as a nomad. But yeah, that's pretty much all. That's all I got.
Longer than 30 seconds.
I know, he's terrible start.
No, that's
terrible
it. I'm
start.
done.
All right, I hope you guys wrote notes, by the way, about what everything he just said.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
Good call.
Yeah, so... Yeah, Godspeed, everybody. Alright,
Go ahead.
moving on to Bolt.
Hi everybody. I'm Zoran.
Hell yeah, Lynn.
I'm a firebender.
The biggest scuff of my life, though. I haven't had to stream in a long-ass time and haven't played D&D, nor do I know the system in a long-ass time. So this is going to be a
I don't
great...
really agree with them anymore.
It's also a
And,
7-person
yeah,
campaign.
I lived as
Kill
an
me
outlaw
now.
for a little bit, avoiding, people hunting me because I'm a deserter. And yeah, that's about it.
Thank you.
Clap, clap,
Pat.
clap, clap,
Clap, clap, clap, clap, clap.
Okie doke. So, well, I was born in a city called Ranjonu before the Fire Nation came and took over and raided my village. Fortunately, since I was taught by martial arts from my father, I was able to defend myself and part of my family before we was able to get away. Unfortunately, my mother passed away, and the only people I was able to save were my brother, my sister, and my father. Eventually, I let them live. We lived in it some time in Lao-Shu before I decided to go make it on my own as a merchant to try to move on. I still kick ass with my swords.
Alright.
Okay. Ray.
Okay. My name is Lao-Shu. I do not have a tragic backstory, and I do still have both of my eyes.
Darn it, no
Eyes,
tragic
both eyes.
backstory.
Write that down. Write that down.
I'm proud of you.
Has both
You've done better in
eyes.
this world than most.
Yes. I am from Merchant Town in the Earth Kingdom, and I used to make pottery with my family when I was younger. But as I grew older, I discovered my true calling, which was cabbages.
Nice.
Okay.
I love cabbages. They're great. They're fucking
Oh.
delicious. You better fucking love cabbages too. I swear to God. Anyways, I
What's the
hate
short
firebenders
cabbage?
because when I took out my cabbage card one day, a firebender sneezed on it and burned the whole thing down. So yeah, fuck both.
Now see, that's a
Oh.
tragic backstory.
By the way,
True,
are
true.
we doing pronouns for each character? I mean, I don't know if you're a guy or a girl.
I'm a guy.
Okay, you're a guy. Cool.
Yes, I have a penis.
Be burnt.
Okay.
Write that down, write that down.
Write that down. Write that down.
stream
As
immediately
a-
becomes PG-13. Didn't take long. Didn't take long.
Have both eyes plus
All
one
right.
perception.
All right. Ray, you're all set?
Yeah.
Okay. So moving on to Sakura.
Okay. My character's name is Yuka. Originally from a military family of the Fire Nation. So I'll also be hated by Lao-Shu. Once was like very much in line with everything, but realizing as the war had started, decided not for me, deserted. Saw a bunch of kids slaughtered by her own father in front of her. So, no thank you. Lived off of just like the road and being an outlaw for a bit. I feel very odd going after Bolt now. Decided it was time to come back after a similar family member of the same feeling had passed on because they were basically taken out. And yeah, just decided it's time to go back and do good in the world again.
Fair.
All right. Dana.
All right. My name is Liana of the Northern Water Tribe. I'm 22 years old. So kind of, a little bit older than, I don't know how old some of you are here, but I do my best as a water healer. That's what I do. I follow in my mom's footsteps. She was a healer in our tribe, and she was teaching me as well to be a waterbender healer, to learn the techniques that the Northern Water Tribe has had and for the past generations. Fortunately, the Fire Nation hasn't tried coming towards the Northern Water Tribe yet, but we're being very, very prepared at the moment, just in case. Although a lot of people say that, they won't come up our way. They're not going to target the Water Tribe. Why would they? We're a fortified unit, but you never know. I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy to help you in however way, shape, or form that I can. So thank you for having me.
All right. Very nice. And I guess the last but not least, Tim.
Timmy.
Hello, my name's Kodan Ura. I was a slave to the Fire Nation for a long time, but I was able to escape. I know this is a horrible war going on right now, but I want to try my best to figure out how to release my fellow brothers in slavery on the Fire Nation capital. And I decided to steal some of their tech so I could just don't think I can firebend, because I cannot firebend for the life of me. I just used a special tech that I was able to build just using oil and igniter and able to shoot fire out. So don't stand in my way.
Okay.
Okay.
Threatening.
I didn't mean to. I
Make a note of that. Make a note of that.
Not very,
No,
very
right,
threatening.
because you guys are probably thinking now Bender's like, why is he making silly poses like that?
All right.
My notes.
What
Okay.
a weenie.
Cool.
So,
Yeah.
Can I just quickly make sure I got everyone's names written down correctly? So I can remember. Nathan, what's yours? How do you spell it?
Imay. I-M-A-Y.
Okay. Bolt?
Zoran, Zoran.
Okay. Pat?
Kai. K-A-I.
Hi. Sakura is Yuka?
Yep.
Y-U-K-A?
YUK.
Dana is Leona.
Liana.
Leona.
Leianna.
That's different than how I spelled it. Leianna.
Anna. Yeah.
Okay. And Tim, I I tried to listen to your name, and I got Kudan Kura.
Kudan Ura. Ura, like hurrah, but without the H and the second R and the second H.
What did you just say? All right, so
What?
so my recommendation to you as a party, call him Q.
Q.
Yeah, just
You-
call me
Q.
Q.
Just call him
on.
Q.
By all
Because I'm a
means,
cutie pie.
use names,
And
but I like
cute.
Q.
Oh my god, Pixels by Night rated us.
It's raid.
Oh. I
Alright.
should have mentioned with my character, you can call her Lei or Anna, whichever one you want to. She'll respond to either.
Well, we gotta be friends
Honest.
first.
Exactly. You gotta be friends first if you want to call her that.
Oh God. All right.
Hi, Elliot and Pixels.
Hi, Pixels.
Pixels.
Thanks
Alright,
for
I
the
think-
follow, Neb.
All right, Dan. I think it's a good time to explain the time period and what's going to be going on to everybody who's here.
You are completely correct. I don't know how you know my notes, but it's scaring me.
Okay, I'm just good at. Okay, just go.
Oh wait, wrong channel.
Like, literally the exact next item. It's great. Okay. So, many of you already know from when you made your characters, but basically what we're going to be setting is the time frame of the 100-Year War. All right. We're more or less at the start of the war, so the Fire Nation has launched their initial attack. 2 of the air temples have been completely destroyed. I know in reality there are more than that in actual story, but for right now we're just going to go with 2 of the temples have been completely obliterated. And basically the Avatar has yet to be seen, so no one knows where Aang is.
Where can it be?
Probably dead, probably eaten
Yeah,
by a
he's
bison. You know, things happen.
Maybe eaten by a bison. Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay. Where you guys are going to be starting off is in the Earth Kingdom city of Gaoling. It's a fairly large city, and it is the beginning of spring. Okay, so you don't, no need to worry about any harsh weather at this time. It's pretty mild. Okay. As a
Alright.
reminder, just in case anyone has forgotten, for your characters, you are all fully aware of all of the major events happening in the world. Anyone want to guess what the major event happening in the world is?
People died.
Lots
Okay.
of people dying, and the Fire
Our
Nation
horses are
does.
There's a
growing.
war!
There's a war!
To be
I'm
honest, I
so
think
proud of you all.
The only person who might not know about the war is actually Lao-Shu.
Actually,
I think Lao-Shu would know about the war.
I don't think Lao-Shu cares about the war, so long as the cabbages are around.
Yeah.
This is accurate.
bite of
This is true.
87.
There is no
Who
war
cares
in
about a
Boston,
war?
say.
Listen, man.
So long as no firebenders get near those cabbages.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Fuck the fire ventures.
Okay, so yes, there is a massive war going on that the Fire Nation has launched against all other nations, effectively to completely take control of the world. There has been an ongoing genocide of all of the air nomads. They are getting closer and closer to their goal. And those are the 2 big events that have been going on. Okay?
Yeah.
You are all going to be part of a team of, in quotation marks, young heroes working to make the world a better place. You are all skilled in the ability of Hya, i.e. martial arts. You all decided to answer this call willingly, which we will get to in just a little bit.
Wait, does this mean I can karate chop through water?
You can karate chop through water. You are
Hell
swimming in
yeah.
pools and you go Hya! And it's just like it
yes!
splits. It's like,
Like
I
I'm
don't know.
splitting the Red Sea!
Moses?
It just kind of happens. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh wait, wrong time period.
Wrong time.
God. You are all not inherently murder hobos.
Oh.
Tim.
Tim.
Hey.
What about the cabbages?
Well,
Does
I mean,
that
he's
count
a
as murder?
hobo.
No,
He's just a
I don't
hobo.
think it
It's
was
He's just
okay.
a hobo.
You are welcome to all be hobos. You just cannot be inherent murder hobos.
Not the
I
hobophobia.
had a home.
Did
So-
so, the
Too
cabbages
proud to be
count?
a hobo, damn it.
Death to cabbages
I
is
got a
acceptable.
Oh.
I'll take
To me. A certain party member may think otherwise. You are all, in quotes yet again, friendly towards each other. Choose to do with that as you will. And of course, since you are all young, quotes, you are all still growing and learning. Okay? All right.
Yep.
So none of this information should really be new. But just reiterating it yet again, just as a reminder. Okay?
All right.
Dan,
All
I'm
right.
not young.
You're
Young
You
at
ha-
heart.
you have a you're very immature. I don't know what else to tell you.
What?
Dang.
Fucking rude ass DM. Come, fuck, do it. Mark the annoyed DM, you piece of shit. Mark it.
All right, here's my Bitcoin wallet. Give me 5.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, that's what it says. You're gonna die in 2 minutes unless you pay $5 to my Bitcoin wallet. It's in
Terrible.
status effects. It's actually there.
It's terrible. I forgot that was in there for the longest time. And then it was too late to go back. Oh. All right, I unfortunately have been interrupted by 2 cats. They have invaded my leg. I do not know what to do.
Oh, the avatar kills
Um,
cats.
No,
Oh.
you're supposed to pet them.
All right, I'm glad the avatar is dead.
Where is it, Dan? Oh, wait, maybe I'm looking at mine and not the shared one.
Oh God.
Can you even do it to mine?
What?
Can you even check the box on
Of course I can.
Oh, you can? Okay, I was just... No, I'm not joking. Okay, you can. Okay, this is the shared file.
Yes.
I wasn't sure.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Okay, I was just making sure. I was like, no joke, I was making sure.
Okay. So, what I'm gonna do is sort of just set up the scene to get us started, and
Yeah.
from there, you guys will basically be thrown into the world and be able to start all of your interactions. Okay. The only thing that we're gonna do in between a little bit, okay, is on all of your character sheets, there are 2 questions that show for your connections. Not questions, more just statements. As we go through the rest of this session, before we're done, basically you want to jot down 2 names, 1 for each box, that applies to whatever that particular situation is. This is basically just a way to give you some connections with the actual party itself. Okay?
Okay, so that's where we
Right.
fill in the 2 connection spaces, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Also,
As
I
we-
have a
Yep, go ahead.
sorry. My question is, can they also apply for NPC character that you create?
No.
Okay.
These ones specifically are for party-to-party interaction.
So,
Okay.
characters that
The-
we interact... Well, sorry, say it one more time.
So those are purely for party interactions. So, for instance, Nathan, you would only be able to pick, let's say, Kai and Leanna.
Okay.
You would only be able to do that. The one thing that I do have to caution is that as you make your decisions before we end, you do have to talk to the person that you're planning to make the connection to make sure that they're okay with it. Because some of them do have very specific statements that happen. So you just want to make sure that everything's kosher.
Okay.
I can never connect with Ray. Got it.
Firebenders cannot connect with Cabbage Lover.
Okay, so if I got this straight,
Yeah.
persons who are already in the connections are the people I have to form connections with.
No, you erase those and you can fill out your own.
Those are more examples, right?
Yes.
Yeah, if there are any names still in there, you would just take those names out for now.
Okay.
Okay. With that,
Okay.
that's just to keep in mind as we go through, and we will now get some of our starting scenes set up.
Woo! Do-do-do-do-do.
So with that requires me to change our scene.
Change scene.
Like gas.
Change.
All right, bear with me for just a moment here.
I don't like how that compass is.
Waiting
too bad.
on GM.
Are you afraid of compasses? Is this a new phobia?
Are you?
Is it because the
Are you
arrows
really?
are-
Just because I
can't
get
find the
scared
spot
where
I'm
north
looking
is in
for.
one direction only.
There it is. Okay.
Wait, so
I
that
always-
mean you don't like Nose Pass?
I love Nosepass. He's my favorite. I love
He always points north.
Probopass.
though.
Oh, yeah,
Alright.
he does. I forgot about that. Little tidbit.
That's how you play Legends Arceus. They're always facing the same way.
There we go.
Okay.
Those are 6 beds in the middle of this town.
They're alive.
6 beds, just what I
Street lamps.
Where in God's name are you?
Street lamps in Avatar. This early on.
They didn't
The
have
fire
lights
I'm
nation-
back
at the
then.
fountain.
The
Oh,
Fire Nation is
yeah.
really advanced.
Forward. Is this a flash forward to Republic Park?
No.
Now that you mention it, they didn't have electricity for.
All right,
years
look,
yet.
I only have certain things in this, so you get what you get, okay?
I'm assuming, guys, they're fire lamps. Come on, they have fire
no,
lamps.
yeah,
Remember
yeah,
that
you did
Zuko
fire.
scene in
Yeah,
Boston
there's
State?
candles in there. I don't know what you guys are on about.
yeah.
You guys are crazy.
Yeah, it takes a fucking long time to light all those.
It Yeah,
Where
it
do you
does.
want me to be?
So you should be up to the northeastern part of the city.
Well, that doesn't
I thought
make
it
sense.
would.
I don't. Oh wait, or northeastern, like over here.
Hold on. I don't know why this is not working as I expected it to.
Man, I can't believe
Bless
we
you.
all time travel to the future to see all the nations working together like this.
See this?
It gives us a reason to keep going on.
This is where I arm wrestled Tim.
Right there
Right there.
on that table.
Right there on that table.
Uh,
Maybe set a character down for me where you want me.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I thought I would have been persistent, but for some reason it is not. Alright, so now you should be on that character? Is that the case?
Yep, I see him.
Okay.
Just gonna
There
get
he
a
is.
cinematic view for
There's
everybody.
that dude.
Alright.
Ooh,
there's a dude.
Okay, so now you should be okay.
what a dude.
What a dude.
That was far too much effort, not gonna lie.
You know?
Yes, Namtron.
Alright.
Alright. So, right now, you are all reminiscing in a small park in the northern part of Gaoling. It's a nice day out, bright and sunny. Town is bustling with activity. There are people from all the different nations scattered around, trading goods, talking, having a good time. Park's pretty empty. There's not a huge amount of people. It is just kind of a normal day, but for whatever reason, nobody's around. All right. You're all kind of remembering that last night there was a major event that happened that brought you all together today. So, we're going to go through that event. All right?
Whatever it
Oh
was.
boy.
Okay.
So again, this is all scene setup, so it's more of just a I'm going to tell you, and then you guys will be able to interact after. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Alright.
So
Storytelling.
We start? Just to say start when we start, right?
Down, get your popcorn. We got a story.
Yeah, it's kind of good. It's a
Got my
quick
water.
story. No need to worry.
Okay.
So,
Okay, well,
yeah.
oh, wait,
No,
wait.
No, go ahead.
Dan's telling the story. Wait,
Yeah. It's a quick little thing. Don't worry. I just want to get you guys started. So yesterday, all of you had arrived into the city for various purposes. Some of you were here for merchant reasons. Some of you were here traveling. Some of you just happened upon the town on your journey through the Earth Kingdom. You went about your day doing a number of different things. Some of you slept. Some of you traded goods. Some of you decided to get drunk off your ass at a bar. But ultimately, you all ended up at the same tavern at the end of the day to relax and to enjoy a nice pot of grog and a little bit of burnt Earth Kingdom bread.
Hey, wait a
I hope
second.
you enjoy it.
He makes
Yes.
19. He can't drink.
Anything's possible in the world of Avatar.
Oh God.
The legal age is lower here.
Starting off young, aren't we?
Why do you think I went to Gaelic?
Anything is possible in this.
Anything's impossible.
The Earth Kingdom believes in drinking at all ages is healthy for you.
Amen. I can get behind
Well,
that.
damn.
They have very hardy souls, so you gotta drink.
Party.
As you're as you're enjoying a good time, having some drinks, kind of talking to some of the locals that are around the town, all of a sudden, a bloodied Fire Nation soldier bursts into the tavern, waving a sword and screaming for help. Most of the customers, as you can imagine, start running straight out of the tavern, not knowing what the hell is going on, and screaming at the top of their lungs to boot. Suddenly, the owner of the tavern, who has been serving all of you drinks all night, asks for your help with restraining the soldier until the Earth Kingdom military can arrive to take care of whatever in God's name is happening right now inside of this tavern. Together, you all decide that, yeah, it's probably in your best interest to, stop a Fire Nation soldier from going crazy right now, right next to you. So you work together to pin him to the ground, you disarm him, and you restrain him. Everything seems good to go. A couple minutes go by, Fire Nation soldiers still screaming at the top of their lungs that they need help, that they need to get away, when suddenly, the doors to the tavern burst inside and a flame of fire comes screaming into the tavern. Moments later, you see a group of 10 Fire Nation soldiers running into the tavern, breaking tables, shooting flames at some of the drapes that are across the windows, and flame and smoke just starts to encompass the entire tavern. You feel like something's a little off with this entire situation. After all, why would a Fire Nation soldier be bloodied running in and all of a sudden a bunch of Fire Nation soldiers be coming after? They start yelling at you to release your prisoner, and you all decide, no. We're going to continue to keep him as our prisoner, and you can't have him. As you can guess, they weren't the biggest fans of that. They start shooting fire blasts at you one after another. You do some tricky acrobatics. Some of you decide to hide. Some of you decide to run at them. You punch, you kick, you fight. You throw a couple of barrels at them. A cabbage gets burnt to a crisp. But ultimately... you end up victorious. The Fire Nation soldiers are defeated and come running out of the tavern with their tails between their legs. The tavern owner thanks you for your help and asks that you stay just to make sure that nothing else happens and no more harm comes to the tavern. He says free drinks are in it if you do it. You all agree. Go figure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
A couple minutes later, the Earth Kingdom soldiers finally arrive, and one of the leaders of the military, a captain named Bowen, personally thanks you for your work and recognizes your skill and contributions to the Earth Kingdom. He requests that tomorrow afternoon, you meet him for questioning in the barracks to recap your events from the day. Shortly after they leave, you all decide that, that probably sounds good. Not the greatest idea to make enemies of the Earth Kingdom. And you all return to your appropriate facilities. We'll go with that. Not all of you are staying in a nice place, so we'll leave it to your imaginations. But before you all leave and depart for the night, you decide to meet up at a local park nearby to where the tavern is. Fast forward a couple hours later, a bit of a hangover cure, and here you are in a park in Gowling.
Huh.
With that, it is now your time. So as a reminder, the only tasks you have right now, and you're free to do as you like, is to meet the captain at the barracks.
Okay.
How the fuck do we start?
I love sleeping on the floor outside in the cold weather.
Is it actually cold?
How
A
cold is
little
it?
bit.
Right.
Only about like 63 degrees in the morning.
Yeah.
You know how the Fire Nation's taking over the world. It's getting a little hotter everywhere.
A little hotter.
I do have some questions, Dan.
Okay.
During that fight we had at the tavern,
Mhm.
did everyone display their abilities? Or did we just do the basics like, oh, this is easy, we don't have to try that hard? Like, everybody basically did what they did without exposing themselves or whatever.
Everyone
Because-
performed their core duties. So any benders did very basic bending. Any technologists or weapon experts did their very basic kind of stabby stabs and I shoot fire from a gauntlet.
All right. So I believe what we should start doing is to ask questions because this is actually a big issue considering some of us are clearly firebenders. There's clearly some dissent between the Fire Nation and their soldiers, and we got people over here who are basically bending fire, fighting against the Fire Nation. What's going on here?
Yeah.
I mean-
So
I mean, if my character I know would probably already be talking with some of the townsfolk in the area about, like, hey, so like, what do you guys do specifically here in the Earth Kingdom? Like, what is your town centered around? Do you guys make things? Do you guys ship things out? Stuff like that.
Okay. And I personally would like to question Yuka and Kudan.
Oh boy.
Lao-Shu is keeping a reasonable distance from the two.
Yeah, I'm keeping my distance just from the group in general, but I'm here.
somehow
Observing.
I'm not being questioned, so I'm
Yes,
also
that's what I
keeping
was
my
wondering.
distance.
Oh wait, not Kudan. I'm sorry. It's
Yeah, wait, no, it's Yuka and Zoran.
Okay.
Yeah, Yuka and Zoran. Yeah, yes. I
Okay.
would like to question you too.
All right.
What do you?
By all
what do you-
means.
Yeah, like. So, what do you guys know about what just happened back there?
So I don't know anything. I haven't been with the military in years.
So you've been in the military though.
Yeah, I have.
In Yuka?
Similar background. I was in the military. Left it.
What did you guys specifically do? What rank were you? What did you partake in?
They just said that they were in there for a long time. So I'm gonna rule out the fact for now that they might not know what's going on if they're to be believed. But I feel like we can trust them for now. They did help us with keeping the Fire Nation shoulder and getting them to get arrested. That
Oh,
wouldn't be
I-
happening normally.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
Exactly.
I was just curious about their positions, like what they did and such. With, yeah.
Oh yeah, I was just an infantryman for a little while, and then I deserted.
I was barely just about to graduate from the academy. And deserted.
Alright then. Well, if that's the case, then maybe perhaps that we can talk more about this later. Because there are some things I'd like to bring to light.
Like
But
what?
For now, I think we need to figure out what the heck was going on in the first place. Why were they chasing after that wounded Fire Nation soldier in the first place? I think we need to figure out how to speak to the soldier we just got arrested personally. That way we can try to figure out what the heck was going on. Unless we can do two things actually. We can either try to find a way to interrogate the wounded Fire Nation soldier that we got arrested, or we can try to track down those Fire Nation soldiers we fought off and figure out what the heck were they doing here in the first place. Because I know Fire Nation soldiers should not be anywhere near this village unless they was planning to do something.
Well, I mean, the soldiers already know what we look like, so would they even talk to us?
Well, no, we're not. I don't expect us to speak. I mean, we're all pretty capable fighters, are we not?
Sure.
Don't worry. We got with everybody here. I suppose we may be able to do something. But if going on a full frontal assault doesn't work, then perhaps we should go for a more stealthy approach and talk to their captain if we can to see if we can try to get more information. Because, like I said, I don't feel comfortable with having those guys here so early.
Oh no! Me neither. I really don't want that.
I think we should pump the captain for information and then decide if we want to go talk to the prisoner or not.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
A friend of mine
Good.
once told me that whenever you run into a burning fire, you're gonna get burned.
I hated
Um,
that.
There's
I
fire
mean,
there.
you know,
Because there's fire.
that's very inspiring. Yes, that truly is.
I
Thank
think
you.
I got it right.
No, you did. You definitely did.
By
You
the way,
did good.
Lao-Shu, I'm sorry about your cabbages.
Thank you.
Listen,
Anyway.
listen.
Bitches.
It was
I
just-
would
it was-
I
it was-
would appreciate talking to the captain sooner than later because I do have a business that I need to go run.
Yeah.
I don't really particularly care taking part in the interrogation of this Fire Nation soldier.
But wouldn't you want to know who burnt your cabbages?
I don't know. It was a firebender. That's all I need to know.
And then Kudan, how do you feel about this whole situation? I see you're silent for so long. Kudan?
Tim?
Sorry.
It's you, I think.
Are you watching?
Did I forget to
can you
mention that
keep
Kudan's
standing?
tongue got really numb from all the smoke last night?
Oh,
Makes it hard to talk.
Yeah.
that must be really hard.
I'm sorry. I was trying to process all the information at once. I was just like,
It's okay, Kudan. I'm with you, bud. We can talk about it. Any questions you have, you can ask me. I've been keeping up to date.
thank you, buddy.
Same here. At least I'm trying to. My best.
Yeah. Like I said, we're gonna plan to talk to the captain so we can try to figure out if we can get more information on why these Fire Nation soldiers were here in the first place. I don't think they should be here that soon. From what I've seen for how Fire Nation soldiers work, they don't they tend to plan first and attack later. But so far, what I've seen from the attacks, they shouldn't be nowhere near here so soon, at least, as far as I know.
That's a good
know,
observation there.
I'm gonna have to trust you on that, considering from where I am, I have not seen many Fire Nation people. They don't usually tend to come up into my area.
I'm sorry.
I mean, it's good. I'd rather keep away from that area, but I trust your judgment there. Kai, it was?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, my quick question is anyone here at Earthbend?
No.
Lao-Shu
that skill.
looks at the entire group and waits to see if somebody will raise their hand, but nobody does, so he kind of reluctantly puts his up. Yes,
Earthbender?
I am.
That's great. So maybe we can have some way to have you actually be the one to speak to the captain, since we're all foreigners here. It appears to be.
Honestly, the
feel
sooner
like
we
this
can
is a
go figure out this
situation that I'm
information, the
not going
better.
to get out of, is it?
The sooner we talk, the sooner you go back to your business, right?
I do agree. However, I did not plan to be the one actually doing the talking. I was just there for a drink.
Well, we're really not gonna get anything solved if we just stay here.
Agreed.
As you're
Let's go to
talking,
the
I
barracks.
guess you're right.
a small group of what appear to be earthbending students that have ditched class start sprinting into the park and immediately surround Kudan. Hey, mister! Hey!
Wait. What? On the whole fucking
Q, wake up!
thing.
Q, wake up!
Can you do that again?
Hey, mister! Hey! Hey, mister! Hey!
What was that? Did we invite someone here that we don't know?
I believe
What's-
that's the voice of God. Okay, restart.
Spirit realm are speaking to us.
Honestly, I kind of jumped in my seat too. I was not expecting that.
Oh,
That was
before
great.
we get back into the thing, I do want to ask an out of character question, please.
Okay.
Okay. How do we have private conversations with each other?
Whisper, 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 whisper.
So technically
DMs.
speaking, if it is true secrets that you do not want to share with the entire group, you can send them DM and just let me know what you're saying.
Okay. Fair enough.
If it is just kind of like you're whispering to another person sort of situation just about something, you can just say it in front of everybody and just everyone can't react to it if they can't truly hear it. So it's one of those don't metagame. But if it's something that's truly needs to be secret for a reason, then do it through DM.
In Lao-Shu's case, they can write it on a cabbage and throw it at them.
That is 100% perfect.
According to Pixel.
Beautiful cabbage. How dare you suggest such a thing?
This
I was
sounds
just
great.
reading the comments section.
Enemy number 1.
Yeah.
I was just reading the comments section.
So Kudan is being surrounded
So
by kids.
Kudan's being surrounded by a group of earthbending. Sorry, did you have a question?
Oh no, I was just gonna say you can go.
Oh, all right. So yeah, a group of earthbending students are surrounding Kudan, screaming, "Hey, Mister! Hey, 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 hey! Listen!"
Kudan.
Q is not
They
reacting.
begin
really
they-
asleep right now.
they begin tugging.
Really, though.
They begin tugging at his clothes because he doesn't seem to hear them. Are you deaf? Hello?
No. I'm sorry. I'm just like, yeah. I just keep thinking, hey, listen. I know. Hey, listen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What's that
All right.
metal thing on your hands? It looks really cool.
Oh. I don't
They start
know
touching
how to
it.
Explain. Oh,
Don't-
don't. No. Hey, why?
One of them starts crying.
Liana's
If you-
gonna go over. Leon's gonna go over and be like, "Hey, no, it's okay. He didn't mean to be mean with you. but you really shouldn't go and touch a stranger's hand.
How old are
okay?
they again?
That's invading their personal space.
You
Okay, it's okay. All right.
Based on what you can
Do you
see
need
from them, they're
tissue?
probably like 8 or 9.
Oh, okay. Thought they were
I'm gonna see if I have something in my satchel or whatever I have around my shoulder. See if I have a tissue, and just kind of offer it to the child.
What is that thing, Kudan?
It's a child.
No.
The one sobbing
I
child
don't
takes your
think he's
tissue.
referring to the child.
So Mister, what is that?
It's a special glove that you're able to cook food with. Yeah, you could make a little campfire with it.
Yeah, it reminds me of the stuff I've seen from the Fire Nation soldiers use.
Oh no! It's nothing like that. Nothing like that. It's just used to make it easier to set up a campfire at night. You know?
Lao-Shu.
So you don't get splinters?
No. Oh god, dear lord, the prototypes.
The
Those
kids-
I got
Lao-Shu.
splinters for those. Lots of splinters and lots of charred burns on my arms from them. But that besides that, no, I don't get splinters on my arms.
Lao-Shu looks at him skeptically and takes another long step back.
That's it, Mister? It cooks food and makes campfires?
Yeah.
It's pretty useful.
That's lame. And they run away.
Oh,
Oh, thank the lord.
jeez.
The sobbing child that Leona gave the tissue sticks around for a second, gives them a nice little bow. Thank you, miss. And then also runs away with the rest of her friends.
She'll bow to her and be like, "You're welcome," and wave him off.
It's okay, Kudan. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah. I love fire.
Hmm.
That was a stupid request. That was a stupid comment.
So, is everybody ready to go?
At the mention of liking fire, Lao-Shu puts his face in his hands. He's like, "Oh no, what have I got myself into?"
I think I'm ready to go.
The sooner we go, the sooner we're done.
Wait,
Let's
guys,
go.
before we go, can you not mention anything about my tech? Because I feel like if people know it shoots fire out, we're going to have a bad time.
Yeah, fair enough.
No,
That goes
that's
to
fine,
you
that's
two
fine.
firebenders as well, Yuka and Zoran.
Hey.
Let's try to keep our firebending to a minimum for at least until we get out of the way.
Fair enough.
That's a good idea.
No,
Fair
that's-
enough.
That's fair.
You firebenders. All right.
Onwards. Oh, wait, I did not say onwards. Shut the fuck up. Okay, no.
Can I? Okay, so something
Again,
that Liana would do is she is going to tail behind the group, just so that she can look back, see the way that the kids are running off to, and then turn around and look forward. But when she does turn around, at first, she feels like she's tipsy and she stumbles a little bit, but she gets her footing, and then she continues.
And no one caught that.
And no one caught that.
What is a perception check in this game?
Your eyes.
Oh yeah, we can we roll for that?
What do you mean, our eyes?
Can we just look?
Can we just look and say, "Oh, we noticed that"?
Yeah, that's about it.
Is this a Telltale game
so-
now?
Kind of.
The
So-
party has noticed.
So
Leon.
the only the equivalent of a perception check is a check called assess a situation, but that's you only kind of roll it if you're specifically trying to gather a very specific piece of information or useful information during like a tense kind of moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
So any
It's
type of
more
like
useful.
surface kind of stuff, you can just kind of find out. So
But I guess it wouldn't count for the situation, especially since she was behind us and we weren't really paying attention. Now, unless someone was specifically looking at her for some reason.
Yeah,
to speak
like-
up, but
yeah, like it's plausible that one of you would probably have noticed.
Well, I didn't because I am in a hurry to get out of here and get away from the 3 people that can shoot fire.
I am probably leading the group because I want us to get to the fire. Well, not. I mean, I want us to get to the Earth Kingdom soldier base, wherever they are.
I'm a considerable distance away.
I noticed.
He fucking noticed. I saw it.
But Zoran just puts it off because she's like, oh, she's probably just a little tipsy.
Same girl.
I don't say anything.
Oh, if you want, it's up to
If you want,
said you
okay.
noticed it.
No, I don't say anything. I noticed.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right, so let's move on to unless there's no interruptions, I say we should move on to talking to the captain.
You're here.
Okay.
Now, before we talk to the captain, I want to suggest to Lao-Shu that they speak with along with me because we're both
She
merchants.
sighs and reluctantly says, "Okay. I suppose I should, seeing as how I'm the only Earth native one here. Is that right? Am I the only one native to the Earth Kingdom?
No.
I am.
Okay.
We
But
believe in
small
you.
village.
At least I believe in you. You can do this.
I am one of the only ones here that is Earth native, so I suppose I should because I am the older one."
Yeah. Danny.
Okay. So you have your private conversation?
Oh, it's time for private conversation if we want them. Oh yeah, we are walking. It might be a time to get at before we get there. So it's a good time if you want to have a private conversation with somebody. Now's a good time to do it. And if we're all done, then you know.
I got nothing.
I just want to go selling cabbages.
Okay. So
Ready to get this over with as well.
okay, so you decide to walk. Where are you going?
The barracks to meet the captain.
Well, we try to first.
Which
we gotta
way?
Get to
Now, where is it?
Yeah,
What?
where
We
is
need
We
to
gotta
roll.
ask somebody.
Yeah, we
oh
need.
yeah,
we
this
need
is
to ask
D&D.
somebody.
This is D&D.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
We just can't
I-
go places.
I can
Let's
help you
go
to some
places.
extent, but you gotta give me something.
Is there any like local guards near us?
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Dan. What
Mhm.
can we see around us? Like, who is around? Do we need to roll for this?
No rolling.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's gotten a little bit later in the day, maybe around the equivalent of like 10 or 11 o'clock, so people are starting to kind of get out and walk around, kind of do their thing. And yeah, there's a couple people around the park area.
All right, guys. Let's spread apart, and we can try to ask around and see if anyone knows where we can find barracks for a captain
Oh.
will be at.
I'll take the right.
Lao-Shu, you and I can go together since we're merchants. We can probably gather information from doing some business. Ain't that right?
That sounds good by me. I too love myself a fair good business.
I would like to go with either Kai and Lao-Shu or Liana, please.
I guess you can join me if you want. Sure.
Okay. Thank you,
Okay.
Liana.
Kudan, Zoran, and Yuka, I suggest you guys go west and try to see what you guys can find out from there.
All right.
Sounds
Let's go.
good.
And then when we're done, we meet up back in the park, correct?
In front of the statue.
Whatever that. Yes.
Good luck. Good luck, GM.
All right. Thanks. So, one more time. What are the groups?
Okay, Kai, Liana, Lao-Shu, and Ime are together going on east, while Kudan, Yuka, and Zoran are going to go on the west.
Essentially, fire go west, everybody else go east.
You hurt my head already.
I'm sorry.
Yuka, Zoran. All right, so Ime, Kai, Liana, Lao-Shu, and then Kudan, Yuka, Zoran. Was that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. All right. We'll start with Kudan, Yuka, Zoran. What do you guys
Cool,
gonna
I
do?
want to see.
That gauntlet you've got there.
Yeah.
That's definitely military tech, right?
Looks like it's me.
It's how to explain it. It's welded military tech. Yes.
Well, then.
Welded.
Yeah, back on the Fire Nation capital, I used to work on their ships all the time, so we were welding the whole thing together. And I was able to steal some of their tech from on the boats. And I was able to make these because I had no way to fight back without these things.
Oh,
That's fair.
yeah. So, should we ask around or figure out where these barracks are?
Yeah, we
Should
need
be
to figure out a
soldier on
way.
standby nearby.
We're allowed to go to the barracks, right? We're not like suspicious, right? We helped, right?
I mean, we helped. They don't
As
know.
long as we don't
exactly
accidentally
where we're
show off any fire, we should be fine.
Yeah. I feel like that's the best option. Maybe we could just ask where the military part of the city is, and we could most likely find the barracks there.
We could possibly find a soldier on standby somewhere as well. There should be guardsmen around.
Okay. So you guys want to start looking basically for somebody to ask, pretty much?
Yes.
Yep.
So basically in your nearby vicinity, you see a couple of different people that maybe could fit the bill, I guess, from having some information about the town. So you see an older man kind of sweeping outside of a house. You see a small child walking down the street. Looks like they're just kind of heading to school, maybe something like that. They're a little late, but oh well. And then you see a mom with what appears to be two small children playing around in the park.
I feel like I shouldn't ask them.
Yeah. Who do you guys think would know the way to the barracks?
I fucked up getting those two fucking jobs.
Just say I shouldn't ask them because they would probably ask about this fucking big lump of metal on my arm, thinking I'm like about to murder someone.
This is a bad idea, I'm sorry.
Wait, okay, who's around us again? I need to take another look.
So you got an old man that's just kind of sweeping outside of a house. You got a mom in the park with what appear to be two of her children, and you got a little kid that's walking down the street.
Alright.
I'm going to get the old man.
Yeah, let's go talk to the old man, Yuka. You can chill here.
Yeah, just wait here for a bit.
Hi, old man.
Huh?
What's up, man?
What?
Old man! Do you know where the barracks are?
Why are you yelling, young one? I'm not deaf. I just don't know you. Didn't your parents ever teach you to not talk to strangers?
Oh, sir, sorry. We are new to town here and would just like some directions on how to get to the barracks from here.
The barracks?
Yes. We're to meet with the captain today. We have an appointment.
Describe your appearance a little bit for me again, Sakura.
Hmm?
Describe your appearance again for me.
Let me go look at my appearance really quick.
Oh, that's true. I did just look at that.
Fairly small frame, long black hair tied back, slightly tanned skin, gold eyes, no luster.
Clothes though. Sorry, I should have been more
skin
specific.
Skin tight long sleeve leggings, short sleeve vest with large hood. Can't hide face with them, but it's down right now. Thin short boots, and then something that's not seen. So.
Okay. Fine, I'll ignore it. Ah, young lady, you... Okay, I can tell you where the barracks is.
I appreciate it, good sir. Thank you.
But first... And he reaches
Yes.
out his hand
Oh.
and holds the broom in front of you. Would you mind helping an old man sweep his porch?
I'm just looking at Yuka. I'm not doing it.
If that'll get us there, then I guess I can do it.
Oh, thank you so much. You've made this old man's day.
I have to roll a dice to see how well I sweep.
Go for it. Go for it.
Do it.
Why
Really,
not?
I'm curious.
Why not?
Do it.
What do I need to roll?
Really nothing. So just roll a d12.
Par.
Sweet.
That would be the first roll of the game. A nice fat miss.
Congratulations.
Damn.
Whoops.
Okay. So you start sweeping, yeah? Kind of moving back and forth, doing what you gotta do. All of a sudden the broom just kind of splinters and breaks.
Oh.
That-
Oh.
That's scary.
My broom!
Oh no.
That's never happened before.
Why have you done this to me? You can see that his tears start trickling down his eyes. This broom must have been very important to him.
Yuka, maybe we should get out of here.
Was this whole operation a failure?
This might be a
Try our
failure.
best.
You've done enough. Please leave me to die.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Fuck.
That was all I had left of my wife. She bought them for me before she passed on.
Wait, were those the ashes?
No, that was not the ashes.
That old man can hear fart.
Oh.
The old man walks sobbingly inside.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. Oh, that's a bust.
You guys
Wow.
have so many options. I'm sorry.
Zoran, I guess you're next then.
Oh, what do you mean? I'm not gonna talk to that old guy anymore.
I wasn't saying the old man. You get
Are
to
you
find the next
racist?
person to ask.
Alright. I'm walking
There is-
back to Q. Q, we need to use your glove.
Oh.
Maybe,
No, we're not setting the old man on fire.
What are you thinking?
I meant to
Shish
entertain that
kebab.
child and maybe figure out where the barracks are.
Never mind. I'm glad I did this.
Good job, Pat.
Yeah, why do? So what do you want me to do exactly?
So that child over there, you see that little kid?
I see the kid. The kid
Yeah,
with her
so-
mother, right?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, okay. Oh.
You know how those other kids were really into your glove? Just entertain that little kid and maybe, slip into conversation with the mother. Figure out where the barracks are.
That is not where I expected you to go.
Stacy's mom.
Come on, man, you got this.
All right. All right, I walk over. Wait, I don't want to say this on stream. It sounds such as fuck.
Just do it.
I was gonna tell you how. Okay, keep going. Just fine.
Yeah.
No, you tell me what to do. I don't want to sound sus.
Tim,
All right,
no, keep
so-
going. You're
so-
fine.
You walk over to the mom and her 2 kids. Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to get the kids to notice the gloves on my arm. Like pretend I'm unaware they're around and just like looking for something. Oh yeah, I'm looking for something and making it painfully obvious.
You gotta roll for attention.
Oh my
No,
god.
no.
No.
I'm rolling for attention, baby.
Okay.
I'm being creative right now.
If you would like to.
What's my creative stat? My creativity is +2, baby.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Ooh.
Go ahead. I love homebrew
It's like
rolling.
I
It's
roll.
great. It makes the game stupid.
Let's go.
Oh,
A 9.
All right.
nice.
That's a hit.
Oh
That's a hit.
my.
So that, yeah. All
That's
right.
a hit. There was no number planned. It was a 0 this whole time.
Okay. So. All right. So the mom looks up and sees that you're entertaining her children, more or less. Oh. Hi. Who are you? How can I help you?
Oh, hey there. So, I'm a soldier with the
A soldier.
With,
Oh.
yeah, from the.
She kind of you can see her grab her children's arms a little bit there.
Oh no, not the Fire Nation soldier. I'm from the outskirts of the Earth Nation. It's been a long time since I've been here, since I was a kid, and I've been training out there.
So you're a member of the Earth Nation military?
Yes, I am. I'm more of a wall repairer, but I'm still part of the military.
Roll me creativity.
trying-
Oh, you kind of did. I'll take it. Don't worry. Never mind.
Blessings.
So I'm trying to find the military around here because I haven't been to this part of town in such a long time, and I always get lost in these streets. So, do you think you could tell me where the barracks are?
Well, I guess. Sure. What harm could come from that? Right?
Yeah, nothing. I'm just a wall builder, man. I'm just trying to get my next set of instructions to see where I have to go next.
Jesus Christ.
just
Okay.
a wall builder, man.
Well, if that's true, I guess it won't hurt. You can see her point to a building to the south of the park. That's the barracks right there.
What?
Right there, sir. It's. You see that big turn around?
I'm turning
Okay.
around.
You see that building right next to the park?
Yes, I see a giant building that looks very important and probably a lot different than most of the other standardized buildings in the area.
Which
Yeah.
one?
See that one with the
my
big
God.
balcony?
Yeah,
And you see how there's like 3 guards up? I know you can't see them. You see how there's 3 guards up there?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, that's the barracks.
Oh, thank you.
D&D now.
I've been
We're really
trying
on
to
D&D,
find
yes.
that- I feel like a fucking idiot for
Don't feel like an idiot. You're
You would
good.
you would never have
No,
known
no,
that.
no,
So
I meant that character.
Oh. I thought you meant I was like, dude, you're
that's
good.
okay. It must be tough out in the boonies. You're not used to these buildings and stuff.
Oh.
So I can
Racism.
understand.
Oh damn.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, thank you so very much, man. I'm sorry I was a little rude. I was just getting really annoyed that I'd been here for the last 2 hours trying to find it. It was literally right in front of me. Thank you very much, man. And I hope
No-
you have a very nice
No
day.
problem. And thank you for entertaining my kids for a little bit there. She reaches into her pocket and she hands you a little ball of what looks to kind of be like a chocolate, but It's got some like lint and stuff on it.
Oh,
And she says, "Here, this is
Lint.
for you."
Lint, the best part.
Thank you.
Makes it extra moist.
Have a nice day. And she
You
waves.
too, ma'am. What's Bill's character's name again?
Zoran.
Zoran.
Zoran, I got a gift for you, buddy.
Oh,
Oh, what's this?
Here you go. Here you go, buddy. A nice little chocolate just for you.
oh my
Gross.
Hey. Me and our fellow information. I forgot this character. I'm
Yuka.
horrible with names. Yuka.
Yuka.
We gather, and what were you doing? You were watching me fumble my words, so you better eat the fucking chocolate, you piece of shit.
God.
This isn't kid friendly anymore.
Oh my
Listen,
God.
bitch. I'm the one who told you how to get that information. Don't you forget it.
Man, Fireflies sound
And I
good
throw
right
the
now.
chocolate on the ground and walk off.
Oh my God.
And then I realize I don't know where the building is, so I come back.
So,
Well, at the very least, you got the information. Where are we going?
there's one thing you need to do for me, buddy.
What's up?
Yeah, eat the chocolate.
No way!
Eat
It's
it.
on the ground. I am not eating it.
No, you
More
have to eat
chocolate,
it still.
more chocolate,
No,
more
it's-
chocolate.
It's already melting. It's spring. The sun's bearing down on it. I'm not gonna lick melted chocolate
I
off
want
the
him to
ground.
roll on this bullshit. I want him to roll.
I'm not gonna do it.
What?
Okay, relax.
Can we just carry on, guys?
Yeah, maybe we start to move
Poor
All
Yuka.
All right, let's go to the building. We've been fucking around too much
Wait.
here.
All right. And
Oh, me.
your
me at
group
the
is
party.
done for now. Swapping
We're
over to the
done.
other group.
All right.
Which one?
So, all right, this is our
Ime,
group.
Kai,
Okay.
Liana,
Kai,
Lao-Shu.
Liana, Lao-Shu, and Ime. So, here's the plan for us.
Oh wait, we didn't split up into 3 groups?
2.
No.
2 groups.
Only 2. Oh, okay.
So, my plan for us is that we're going to put on a show within the market area.
Oh.
Absolutely not.
Wow, this was elaborate.
Wait, but why? What?
I did not
Yes.
consent to this.
While Lao-Shu and Kai are busy basically rounding up people and selling goods as we do, Liana and Ime are going to perform. Liana's going to showcase her waterbending in front of people who don't know what waterbending probably is, while Ime, well, he can juggle knives.
Anybody got fireflakes?
Who even told you I could do that?
Can you juggle knives, sir?
I mean, I haven't even tried.
Go for it, buddy.
Oh.
Wait, hey, hang on. Like, are you sure you want him to do that? Are you sure you want him to juggle something that he might not know how to juggle and handle properly?
I believe in Ime.
I don't
Listen,
even...
Ime, you don't have to do this if you don't want to, or if you're too
Um,
nervous about it.
Yes,
I
go
mean-
ask somebody.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the let's just ask somebody. I don't know why we have to get my knives involved, to be honest.
All right,
Wait.
fine. I have another idea. Liana, you continue with your show that we can have you basically using your water bending to get some people around us. We can also, make some money on the side. Don't worry, we split it evenly with all of us. While Ime, you can look from a distance and see if you can find people and ask them around while the crowd gathers.
Wait, why is money involved?
Yeah,
Me and
but
Lao-Shu,
I-
we sell. We're merchants. It's what we do.
but my bending is used for entertainment. It's used for healing people.
Wait, you can heal? That's
Yeah.
interesting.
I can, yes. That's what I've been practicing for a while. That's why I do water
We-
bending.
Okay, out of character, yeah, we didn't know that until, we talked about it.
Right.
Okay, yeah, but, okay. So I guess we're not doing that then. Shame, I wanted to see some water bending.
Well, I mean, if it's for the good of the group, I could try. If it's to help us.
Did you just want a partner? I can dance with you too. I've actually practiced back when I used to do it.
No.
Yeah.
It's okay if you don't want to. I can do this. I can do this on my own.
Liana, you really don't need to.
You really don't need to. I'm sure we can just go ask anybody in town, and they can tell us where the barracks are.
Okay, why exactly would anybody in town just know where the barracks are? Besides,
They live here!
you want to sell cabbages.
Yes, I want to sell cabbages, but I don't have time for this. Besides, I left my cart. I don't have cabbages on me. I don't keep them in my robes. They get soggy.
How long have you been a merchant?
Tragic music
Well,
starts. No.
How long have you been growing your cabbages? I've been curious.
It's been a good couple of years, and I think I've finally gotten it down right to the point where I can start selling them.
Oh, I would love to try one of your cabbages if you would have me, Lao-Shu.
Really?
Of
You would try
course.
one of my cabbages?
Yeah.
Oh, this makes me so happy. I almost want to go back and get some now.
Oh no. It's
Well,
okay.
we gotta stick together.
Keep on task.
Yes, please.
After we talk with the captain, I promise you, you will try one of my renowned cabbages.
I would love that.
What the heck is going on? Okay,
Cabbages.
All right.
Just kiss already.
Okay.
Leanna, let's just do our thing.
Tucks hair behind
Okay.
here like Debbie
All right.
Ryan.
All right.
Oh god.
Where are we doing this again?
Okay, we're going to be somewhere in the merchant square, and we're going to perform. I will sit out like a thing for money, so people can donate and give us money. While you do your waterbending tricks and show off all your special skills, and then I can probably put some sword dancing in there as well, just to show off a bit. You know how I do.
Sure.
And in the meantime, I suppose Lao-Shu and Ime can ask people who gather for more information as we go along.
Oh,
Does
okay.
that sound good for everybody?
Fine.
I guess that's
Do
okay.
your show. Ime,
break
if the
into a
guard happens to come up, we're going straight to them first.
That's the
All right.
idea.
All right. I guess do your show.
All right. So I guess we can roll for how well our show does.
What?
Oh, I wanted to say what she was doing and moving
so-
and
What is
everything.
Oh, yeah,
happening?
go for it. No,
Wait.
you're supposed to say it first and then roll, see how effective
Okay.
it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
So just to be clear, so you're in the middle of a park, and you're gonna set up a waterbending show
Yes.
to try and get the attention of people passing by, so that you can ask them where the barracks is.
There is a fountain, Almighty GM.
Plus
Okay.
we get money.
Oh no, that's fine, Ime. As you hear a voice descending from the gods.
Oh.
That's all
fine,
good.
Mario.
Voice from the spirit realm.
But yes, we're also getting money from this. That's another priority I want to put in there. Thank you very much.
Okay. All right.
I will say, Liana still does look a little bit uncomfortable in the face-wise, but she is basically just going along with this plan, just so they can get some information.
Thank you. That's all I want.
All right, so describe what you're gonna do, I guess.
Okay. Did you say I need to roll for how well the show did, or should I just describe?
Just describe it for now, and then I'll see if you gotta
Okay.
do anything.
Okay, so she goes towards the fountain. She kind of stands there for a bit, figuring out in her head what she would need to do to try and grab people's attention, because all she knows how to do is like kind of basic water bending healing techniques and such. But she stands there kind of still, thinking over what do I do. Kind of takes a deep breath, and she turns to her right to where the water is.
I got a big dumbass smile on my face.
And so she starts like moving her hands and bringing out a decent sized ball of water, probably the size of a watermelon.
Wow, that's a decent sized water ball.
That is a decent sized water bowl.
Reminds me
She
of your cabbages.
she slowly moves it on her right side in front of her. The next thing she does is she stretches it out in front of her, so it's kind of like as long as like an average size snake. Maybe like it stretches out to like 6 feet, 7 feet long.
Wow, that looks about 6 feet or 7 feet long.
So, man, that's so exactly.
I hate this.
That's so exact.
Okay.
I wish I was there.
Continue. What's you got?
So she stretches it out. She takes a deep breath in, and when she takes the breath out, several little streams start sprouting out on both sides. And
Okay.
they kind of weave and worm their way, kind of like they're forming veins of some sort.
It's kind
Like the
they're
veins you
forming
would find in
veins.
a human.
That's cool.
Okay.
It's very slow, it's very methodical. And she's very, very, very much concentrated. She is pretty much not aware of really a lot that's going around. She's not aware if there's people who have come by. She's definitely more focused on what the technique that's going on in front of her.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. So
The drama.
I need you to rely on your skills and training. So
Okay.
roll a d12 plus whatever your focus is. And we'll see how you do here.
Yeah. It does look like a snake.
Okay, an 8. Focus is 1, so it'll be 9.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you do that. You basically can tell that you are struggling. I think you know why.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, some droplets and stuff kind of are dripping down, and it's a little bit shaky at times. But for the most part, yeah, you're doing exactly what you described. It's a nice little show. As you're doing your show, you notice 2 little kids kind of come up to you, and they just sort of sit down in front of you and just watch you waterbend.
Okay,
Go
I
ahead.
elbow bump Ime and tell him like, hey, now's your chance.
I just don't feel comfortable juggling knives that I've
No,
never
not
done before.
juggling. Talk to the children.
Okay. I wouldn't want to juggle knives in front of children. That would be kind of weird.
Are you okay, Ime?
Hello. They look pretty enthralled with the show. Maybe I should go talk to their parents instead.
As the children start to cry,
Oh, they're crying.
Oh, well, okay, hold on.
as the children start to cry, you see a woman approaching you. What did you do to my kids?
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. We were just doing a little. My friend Leona, that's her name. She was doing a little show with waterbending, and I was just wondering, like, I really.
Well,
Do you know where the barracks are?
the barracks.
Yeah, we have an important meeting with the. Was it a captain or command? I can't remember, guys.
It was
Ow.
Captain.
Okay, yeah, the captain.
Yeah, I know where it is.
Quick question, Dan.
Uh-huh.
Since this lady came over and the kids were crying, do you think Liana would have broken her waterbending technique?
Yes.
Roll push your luck with passion as your modifier.
Oh boy. Alright, so that's is that D12 as well?
Yeah, d12 plus whatever. It's always going to be a d12 roll plus whatever the
Okay.
modifiers are.
Alright. Plus passion you said?
Yep.
Ooh, that's a 6.
Oh, so it's a miss.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
S- okay.
Oh, no.
So this is a light push your luck, so it's not a big deal.
Okay.
So you're trying to keep your concentration as the kids start crying. You're trying to kind of keep it going, but I'm sorry. It's a flop. You lose complete concentration on your water bending, and all of the water that you were bending falls on top of them,
Oh,
drenching
no.
them in water.
Leona!
Drenching them in
sorry.
water.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
Ma'am, I'm so sorry.
I'm really sorry. I just.
Wait.
What is wrong with you people? Oh, go ahead, Pat.
Lashu's hands are back on his face. He's looking away. I do not associate with these people.
Wait. I can do a coin trick. Look at this. And then I do perform a coin trick, trying my best to try to appease these goddamn children. Listen, we just want to know what some barracks were. We're just trying to make some money on the side, you know? Bro, I'm sorry, Liana. I didn't know that was going to happen.
I didn't know either. I'm sorry.
We just wanted to know where the barracks are. We have an appointment. We didn't tell her where it is. Can you please just point us in the right direction, please? I'm also sorry for the kids.
She grabs her kids by the arms, trying to pat off some of the water that's drenched them entirely, since they are small children.
Sorry.
You know what? Get out of here. The barracks are right over there. She points to the building directly behind you by the park.
All right,
And she begins walking away with her kids, and you can tell she's steaming with rage.
Damn, that sucks.
Yep.
Yeah, well, you win some, you lose some. And that just comes with being a businessman. Anyways,
Well,
let's
the
move on
good
to the
news
park.
is that she's not angry at me, and that's all that matters.
Maybe we should go tell the others.
Liana is
They didn't have the
going
courtesy to do that.
Liana is going to sit down on the fountain with her hands in her face and not move.
Can I have an interaction with Leona?
Go for it.
Leona, are you okay?
Roll for comfort.
I'm fine. Please don't.
It was a really cool trick. I really enjoyed it. I think they really enjoyed it too. That's it. That's all I got.
Okay. All right. So we'll end that interaction now as well. So Kudan, Yuka, and Zoran, what were you? Are you guys heading back? Then it sounded like.
Yeah, we're all should be together now.
Yeah, we should be heading back.
Okay. So you walked 30 feet, and now you're back at the meeting point.
Oh, wait. Dan.
Yep.
Can she whisper something real quick before she leaves to go meet the others?
Sure.
Okay. So she is going to whisper softly. Maybe I shouldn't have left.
I heard it.
I'm
All right.
I am so used to rolling for perception, so I'm rolling for perception.
You're welcome to.
What is the general rate of failure? Is it at 6?
So with Apocalypse, basically anything above a 7 is a hit. So at that point, a 7 to 9 typically is you have succeeded, but there's usually some type of consequence. A 10 plus is usually you have truly succeeded, and there either is less consequence depending on what you're doing, or there's another benefit that you get from it.
Okay, let's see if I know this. Nope.
Not fucking at all.
You have
Can I do
cabbages
it?
in your ears. You kind of unplug them.
Here, I'm gonna do
It's
it
fine.
too. Because I
Pulling
kind of
out
want to
the
know.
ear cabbages.
Yeah, if you guys want to do like more rolling and stuff just to have fun with that,
Oh,
by all
well.
means, I have no issue.
Fudge. There we go.
See,
Just
Dan?
two.
It's more fun to roll just.
I know it is.
I did not even bother. He's
Okay.
going on to do his.
Alright.
do what he needs to do.
So you meet up with the rest of the group.
So Leona had internal monologue. Well, external monologue, but no one heard it.
Get wrecked.
Oh, Nikki
Alright.
didn't hear it. Okay.
It's
Oh,
time
did
for
you
us
want to
all-
whisper that to me?
No, I just well,
yeah,
I, just,
yourself.
I whispered it, but I don't know if anybody caught it. So that's
no,
why
no,
when you said I heard
yeah.
that,
She
I thought
gave
you were
us
going to
an
interact with something.
opportunity.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
no,
gave
no,
you
no.
an opportunity, but if nobody heard it, then okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. We rolled. We didn't hear it. I don't know.
It's okay.
It's
It's all
too
good.
loud in here.
I
Anyways,
really tried.
let's meet up with the groups. We left them
Alright.
out for too long.
So after this
Alright.
awkward external monologue that no one heard, both groups meet up together. Proceed.
Hey, what's up, you guys? So, guess what crap we just found out?
What's up?
Yeah, it's like right over there.
Oh, yeah, we figured that out too.
Yeah, not our best moment, but a moment nonetheless.
I really don't know why we split up, actually.
Just to
Well, why
get
not?
to know the place a
It
bit.
spreads more ground, does it not? Besides, it's probably a good idea to get to know each other, like I did
Well,
today.
It's also good to get to know the place we're staying in too. A lot around here.
Yeah, I guess.
When Kai says get to know each other better, he kind of looks to the group he was with and was just like, and then he looks at all the fire people and he was just like, getting to know each other. Okay.
Ray likes the critical information.
I won't remember that.
I don't think. Anyway, should we go inside and see the captain?
It's a good idea too.
Yes, as soon as
suppose
possible. We
Run
need
it.
to get
May as
this
well.
over with.
Let's gather information right now.
Then we can go about our merry ways and hopefully have
The
a
same guy, Zora
better
didn't do
success
anything,
that
by the way.
So
Pretty
okay.
much.
So
Lying,
while
I
we
came
go
up
into
with
the barracks, of course, I believe we should be stopped, right?
Should be
What?
stopped, you said?
Should
Yeah,
we?
by the
Or
guards.
I mean, like, okay,
I
but
mean,
we're just going right in.
I'm
so
gonna
what
let
happens?
GM Dan pick that out.
So you guys are starting to walk down towards the
yeah,
barracks,
we're going
basically?
to there.
Yeah, we're going
Yes.
in now. This
Alright.
is happening.
Walk
Okay.
in.
So you start walking
Mhm.
down the pathway. As you're walking, you notice a couple of things. Just going down this little path here. Okay. Number one, you see an old man sitting on his porch crying.
Oh,
And
what's that
What's
about?
an old man crying?
You-
I'm not
Just
sure,
don't
but
worry
it's
about
not
it.
our business.
Just don't worry
Right.
about it. Keep going.
Keep going down.
And as you continue walking down, you feel like there's someone watching you from afar. And as you turn around to see what in God's name is giving you murderous intent vibes, you see a woman with two kids that appear to be very wet, just
no.
glaring at you.
Oh,
Question: considering it's 2 kids, is it the same mom that we saw?
I don't know.
oh.
Do I have to roll for perception?
No.
Q, is
you
that
would-
the same people?
There you go.
Q?
Well, Q?
You're Q, Q-Don.
Kudan?
Tim?
Is he asleep again?
Oh, there he is.
Yeah? Yeah?
Is
Yeah.
that the same people?
Repeat that?
That woman and those 2 children, are those the same people that you got the information from earlier?
Please tell me they're not wet.
They're wet.
Oh.
They're wet.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Don't make eye contact.
Yeah.
Come on,
Just
let's
keep
go,
going.
let's go,
Just
let's
keep
go.
going, guys.
Keep going,
Let's
keep
go.
going.
We're not.
Is he-
We all know them. We all know them. We all know them.
Yeah, Leonis is gonna keep walking.
Don't tell me they're wet.
All right. So you all continue to walk down the path in silence, just not wanting to acknowledge anything that's going on. I'm gonna just state y'all feel really awkward, but no one wants to talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so a couple seconds go by, you continue walking down the path, and you eventually arrive at the front of the barracks. You can see a number of guards that are just lingering around. The street's a little busier than that other side street, so there are just more people in general kind of doing their thing. And, yeah, the doors to the barracks are open.
I look to see if there's any guards posted because I do not feel comfortable just walking into a military establishment
Yes,
without telling somebody.
Yeah, I feel with Lao-Shu's idea. I want to assess the situation.
Yeah, Leon definitely wants to look around too.
Okay, so you're specifically looking if there are any, like, guards kind of actively
Yes.
watching you as you get
Yes.
close to the
And
barracks.
plus, I want to observe what they're what exactly might be going on, because I want to figure out
Yeah, like maybe if
are they
there,
preparing for anything or
if there's any talking going around, if there's certain guards that are guarding certain doors, stuff like that.
I personally, I know this is a lot going on at once. I personally am looking for somebody specifically to talk to because I know that once we get into the barracks, we're gonna need more directions.
Okay. So, anyone that is trying to get a specific piece of information right now, go ahead and roll.
Okay, so for me, I want to look at, what the guards are actually doing. Like, are they preparing for anything? Are they, prepping for anything? Are they, getting themselves together because they're about to head out?
Okay. So it's
I'll
gonna.
let you.
Sorry. So it's gonna be an assess a situation roll. So you roll a d12 plus your creativity modifier. Okay.
Okay. I'll let you go first, Pat.
Okay, hold on, because I think I have another one I can use, actually, because I have ability, right? Can I use my rapid assessment ability? Or is that only for combat?
Is it listed under playbook move or is it listed under combat moves?
Combat moves.
Then no.
Okay, so I gotta use the original. Okay, so just roll for. This is the situation. Okay. I don't roll again.
I
it's
just
only
realized I
for
had a
ours
move I
based.
could have used earlier. Oh well.
Oh.
Oh,
So it's 11.
So it's an 11? Okay. And your question was, just repeat one more time?
I am checking what the guards are actually doing. Are they up to anything specific? Because they might be peaceful in town, but they might be possibly heading out, and I can notice that something.
Okay.
Like, are they prepping for it? Are they getting supplies? Are they getting ready to go somewhere? I can tell that kind of stuff.
Sure. Okay. So as you're looking around, you do see a sort of large group, maybe like 10 or 12 guards that are kind of all grouped together with very large packs on their backs, like they're getting ready to go out for something. But aside from that, there's really nothing else specific going on in the area. You see a guard or so kind of at the front door, but aside from that, there's really nothing else of notice.
Interesting. So it doesn't look like they're in the middle. And it doesn't look like they might be heading up from somewhere. But we'll find out. Is there any relevant information that I should know, like about what they're going, or like out of character?
I ain't telling you anything.
Okay, fine.
Oh boy.
Next.
You're always
Okay.
welcome to ask them. That's all I can say.
All right. So pretty much me, I'm gonna be looking if there's any other, if there's guards that are guarding other doors to other passageways inside the barracks, or if there's like groups of guards that are kind of keeping to themselves, talking to themselves, and pretty much have like their backs faced away from the door and away from people.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Okay. Wow.
Whoa.
That's a 12.
Any modifiers?
Nat 12.
For creativity?
Nat 12.
Ain't no nat 12s. Get your ass out of here. What's your modifier?
Oh wait, I forgot.
Wow.
My modifier, it's creativity, right?
Yeah, it's creativity.
It's 0. So
Okay,
it's 12.
so it's just a 12.
It's just a 12, yep.
That's
All right.
amazing.
So, effectively, you see the same thing as Kai. You see a group of soldiers off to the side, kind of with a bunch of large packs on their backs, just kind of grouped together, and then you see one guard stationed right outside of the front door. His
Okay.
back isn't facing away, it's facing out towards the street.
Gotcha.
Is that everything that everyone wanted to go check? Nathan, did you want to check anything?
Okay.
Okay,
well,
so I am going straight for the guard at the front door. I'm ignoring the other guys. And I say, I don't mean to intrude, good sir, but we are here to see the captain.
Name?
My name is Lao-Shu.
He looks at a clipboard. We'll say they have clipboards. I don't know. It's a piece of paper.
he has something.
A
A
scroll.
scroll.
A
Cosmo.
scroll. That's a word. I like that word. We'll go with scroll.
Scroll.
Lao-Shu.
Almighty God.
Lao-Shu.
It's a scroll.
Nope. No Lao-Shu on this list. What business do you have here?
We were in a scuffle last night at a bar in town where a Fire Nation soldier had come in. And afterwards we
Fire
were pulled
Nation
aside by the
soldier?
captain. Yes.
You mean that big mess from last night with the prisoner?
Yes.
And who sent you here?
The captain. He told us last night to come see him today.
He walks inside to the barracks for a quick second. Couple, maybe like 30, 40 seconds later, he comes back out. Ah, yes. The captain's expecting you. Are you here by yourself? He says there should have been a group with you.
Yes, they are over there.
He-
Liana's going to give a small wave.
I wave enthusiastically.
He looks over to the large group.
I just cross my arms.
All of them?
All of them?
Yes. All of them.
Hi.
His voice Lao-Shu's voice quivers a little bit, just like, I don't want to be associated with these people, but unfortunately I am right now.
Okay, very well. He motions for the rest of the group to come up to the front door.
Thank you, sir.
See, I knew Lao-Shu was a good addition to the team. Good work, man.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, gonna big brain here. I assume you all walk up to the front door and go to enter the barracks?
Yes.
Yes.
I walk. You walk, Tim?
I hesitate
I walk. Oh, what?
before going through the front door and then walk.
Oh my god.
I noticed, but don't say anything.
Noticed, but don't say anything either.
Dear God.
Yeah, you three just go to quiet.
Okay, so you all proceed to...
Kinda can't make a scene, you know.
It's fair. You all proceed to walk into the barracks, and the guard that was speaking to Lao-Shu also comes in. If you would all just follow me upstairs, the captain's waiting for you.
Good work.
And he
Understood.
begins
Thank you
walking
again.
up the stairs. No
Hold
problem.
on. Oh god. Where am I?
Where are you? Where are you, Nathan? You're in the walls, Nathan. You're in the walls.
Okay,
Oh,
there we go.
no.
We're upstairs now.
Okay. So you go in here. You walk upstairs to the second level. Okay.
Dark in here.
And the guard takes you to a small room to your left. We'll go with this. This is a crappy room, but it's your room.
Oh. You said to the left, you
Oh,
said?
wait, hold on. Is it?
Wait, Dan. Did you say they went to a room on the left?
Yes.
Okay.
I enjoy making Ime struggle IRL.
There we go.
I do just want one quick thing. If that is what is taking place, then Leanna does this weird turnaround where she turns fully around to face the door before walking.
Okay.
She doesn't necessarily turn right away. She turns fully around, that her body's facing the doorway, and walks in.
Okay.
So
You
wait,
do
does
that.
this mean that you're backing in, or are you going in forward?
No, she's going in forward. It's such that she's not in she wants to. She is facing the door first before going inside.
Okay.
Is everyone else not facing the door before going inside?
No, I like to face the opposite of the door.
It's
Tim,
more.
go-
It's
Tim,
more
go
so
inside
like
this.
she takes a little bit longer to go into the door.
So she's going out of her way to be very much.
Distant.
Very,
Yeah. I
very
don't-
rigid in movement as well, probably.
Yes.
We're just gonna pretend this is the room. Congrats, you guys made it to the room.
I don't even want to
Alright,
know.
what the
It
guard
looks
captain
kinda
has to
like-
tell us? Clearly he was
Okay.
expecting us.
All right. So he proceeds to have you go into the room, and once you all enter, which I'm assuming you do, he closes the door, and the captain gets up from his desk. Ah, nice of you to join me. You're a little later than I would have expected. Did you get lost along the way?
Did you tell us where to go?
Well, it's,
Now, don't be rude. It was a hectic night.
he kind of shrugs. It's odd that you wouldn't be able to find one of the largest buildings in town. Usually travelers are able to find it very quickly. But
Well, there was this
Well-
old lady and this old man who were just causing
We
issues for
we
no
just
reason.
wanted to get acquainted with some of the people around here before we before we came.
well, no harm in that, I suppose. But I suppose it
Towards the back
either
leaning
way.
on the wall.
I suppose either way, you're
I
here
loved
now.
that, Sakura.
Dear God.
Just leans on the back towards the wall,
You're
not really
just
joining in,
functional.
just watching as the chaos ensues.
God. Well, I suppose you're all wondering why I've called you here today after last night's incident.
Yes, I assume it's to talk further about it, perhaps? Or is it something else?
Well, I suppose it's time for you to find out why I've called you here.
Yes.
Immediately the doors lock.
That's GMing. Shut up.
The floor opens up, we fall into
Meta,
the
meta, meta gaming.
What are you talking about?
The captain walks over to the small lantern in the room, the only source of light, and extinguishes it. I can't do this in the game. Dear God, I thought I
Oh.
could. I'm sad
There
now.
you go. Don't worry. I got it.
Okay. So he extinguishes the light.
Ah,
He then proceeds to... Yeah. He then proceeds to... Not that you can see it.
Just close
But
your eyes,
you can
everybody.
hear-
We just got the simulation.
You can hear the sound of stone moving from beneath you.
Oh no.
But not
Ah.
quite directly beneath you. It's a little closer to the door.
Can
Sudden-
I
Yeah, go ahead.
feel the ground moving with my feet?
Yeah, you would definitely feel vibrations at this point in the room.
Okay, I would like to move away from it.
oh.
That's fucking
So you move like further into the room, away from
Yes.
where the vibrations are coming from. Okay, that's fine.
Out of just like surprised, just like
Okay,
instinctively moves.
that would be logical. That makes sense. And next thing you know, a shining blue light starts to appear in the middle of the room. It looks like crystals, gems, if you will, that are emitting a very low light in the room. So it's pretty dim, but you can start to kind of make out shapes and where everyone is and who's who at this point. Instinctually, many of you turn towards the door that you just came through and see that it's been replaced with an entire stone slab. Pretty deep, pretty thick, if you will.
Oh dear.
Effectively blocking off the room from any exits.
Are we trapped?
Not quite. Apologies if this is frightening any of you, but I need to be certain that no one else can hear what I'm about to tell you all.
Oh, it's so important that this is going on.
It's okay, Liana. I'm listening.
Well, you see, thanks to your actions last night, we were able to take in the prisoner and questioned him for quite some time. But what we found out was he's actually a defectee from the Fire Nation. And he risked his life to come here to tell us about an upcoming attack on one of our largest cities in the Earth Kingdom. I'm sure many of you have heard of the city of Taku.
Oh,
Yes, I've heard of
Yeah.
it, but is this something you should really be telling us with civilians?
Well, unfortunately, I have no other choice. You see, I don't know if you've noticed, all of the military in the town have begun to pack up to leave, effective immediately. The Fire Nation has decided to attack us from the south, it seems now, and they're going to the front lines. So, we're beginning to enlist the help of day-to-day civilians just to try and make ends meet. My hope is that with all of your skills, you'll be able to help us.
And what do you propose we do?
Well,
what do you want out of us? Yeah.
nothing crazy, and of course, you'll be rewarded for assisting us in our time of need. Except for you, as he points to Lao-Shu. I've seen you around town before. You must be a
Huh?
merchant in here. I've seen your
Yeah?
cabbages. They're quite delectable.
Are they?
Oh, thank you.
You will not be compensated as a citizen of the Earth Nation. It is part of your duty. And we expect compliance.
Well, I was never in it for the money anyways. Just
Fantastic.
the love of my crops.
I do. That's weird.
Besides that, what do you propose we do?
Oh, nothing particularly difficult. All I ask is that you deliver this parchment to my counterpart in the city of Taku. And he goes to hand the parchment to you, Kai.
Maybe Reed was on a parchment at all?
I'd prefer you didn't read the specifics, but I can tell you more or less what it's about. In that paper is a detailed list, an action plan for attacking Taku in the next 3 weeks' time. A massive assault from the Fire Nation that will catch the entire city off guard. Unfortunately, I have no way of delivering it myself, as I cannot leave Gaoling without a leader. Would you all be able to help?
It's possible, but I am curious. But for now, we'll go along as long as we're getting compensated, correct?
Were.
Lao-Shu
We will,
looks
I
at
mean.
everyone else. Like, his face is just like, I have no say in this. So you guys need to make a decision, I suppose, because I'm being sent out whether I like it or not.
You're being recruited.
Well,
How
I
far?
drafted
or drafted, there we go, yeah.
I won't be
How
drafted.
how far away is this place that if we were to accept this journey would be?
Well, a usual journey up to Taku from Gaoling would be about 2.5 weeks. So if you leave quickly, you should have no problem getting there.
We'd
I
have to leave
understand.
immediately to give them enough time to actually plan out with the action plan.
You are
That's
correct.
Now, I do want to ask, are we going to be given any provisions at all on our way there? You can't expect us
I
all,
was-
just travelers, to just
I
be
was
able to
thinking
go
the same thing as well. Will you provide us with anything while we are traveling?
Is it safe to say that if I say yes, you'll all accept?
Well, everyone, what do you say?
If I go with
Well-
everybody, I'll do it.
I guess so.
I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm stuck till the end.
I'm in to help a city after all.
All right, if it is help the city, I guess I'll go along.
Lao-Shu, you have no say in the matter, so I guess it's good to go.
You are.
Lao-Shu,
right.
you have no rights in this matter.
I still don't know quite how to feel about this. However, I do need to get back to traveling soon eventually, so I suppose this is how it should be.
It's okay, Lao-Shu. We can have your delectable cabbages on the way.
They lost our cart, remember?
Oh my god.
Oh, never mind.
I would assume they plan on bringing the cart with them, right?
No, I never said I lost the cart. I left it.
Oh,
Because, like, we had to go places. So I was just like, I can't bring my cart everywhere if I'm going to see the captain.
fair enough. Anyways, yes, we can take that as an acceptance. We're all ready to do what you need.
Fantastic. The Earth Kingdom cannot thank you enough for your service to our nation. And to answer your other question, of course we would give you supplies. We're not heathens, after all.
I didn't like the way you said that.
Oh well. And he goes to hand Kai a key. This is the key to the storeroom next door. Feel free to take any supplies that you feel you'll need on your journey. Food, weapons, tents, whatever it might be.
Alright.
As he gives you the key, he lowers the stone wall that has replaced the door and proceeds to light the candle again to ignite, to put light in the room. I can't talk tonight. But you understand.
Alright. Well, if there's no more questions,
I do have one question, not necessarily pertaining to the mission, but Since I have technically been drafted now, do I have to wear the uniform of the Earth Nation military?
No.
Okay.
But I strongly suggest we take some just in case we have some issues down the road.
Why would anyone have issues with a Water Tribe member?
I love this.
The three.
Oh.
I'd say it'd be for the best to just follow what Kai's suggesting.
If that is alright with you, if we take some uniforms with us as well.
Oh, but of course, we have plenty.
Wait a minute. I have a question.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're okay with a bunch of firebenders joining us?
What
On
the
this-
fuck, Ime?
Hey, I
Just
am no
thinking.
fucking firebender.
Lao-Shu has been uncomfortable this whole entire time, and Leona doesn't even know what a firebender practically is. No offense, Leona.
The captain puts a.
Lao-Shu slowly turns to Ime.
Ime, he's joking.
Leona is
What?
going to email and be like, "That's not true."
Firebenders where?
Dear God.
Head in hands, like, oh.
Yuka just sighs.
The
really
captain
loudly.
puts a hand on Ime's shoulder. Son, anyone who takes up arms against the Fire Nation is a friend to the Earth Kingdom. I do not believe you have any reason to be afraid of your friends here.
Huh.
Lao-Shu lets out a huge sigh, just like, oh, I'm not getting in trouble.
Easy for you to say.
Firebenders.
Easy for you to say it that Ime takes his hand off, or takes brushes his hand off his shoulder. I'll go, but it's only because we're a big group, and we can defend ourselves well against the Fire Nation.
That's all you need.
Alright,
Numbers.
let's go and get our supplies. If that's all.
Very well. I wish you the best of luck.
Yes, and have a good day, sir.
I assume you all start to walk out?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a door
Yeah,
there?
none of us do.
Yes,
yeah,
there's
there's a
yes,
door.
there is a door.
The
There is a
door's
door
not-
there now. It is closed, but there is a door.
He took out a slap. Yeah, he already did that.
Okay.
Fuck is going on?
As you go to walk out the door, the captain says, "Oh, by the way, the man you have to deliver this... I'm sorry. The woman you have to deliver this to is named June. She's the leader of the Taku Earth Kingdom militia. Just tell her Bowen sent you."
Okay.
Leona is going to be polite before she walks out the door and bow to the captain. And she will say, "We will make sure to deliver your package safely."
Thank you.
Yuka just nods.
Alright. Let's get our supplies
That's you.
together.
Bless
We're in
you.
the
Bless
supply
you.
room. Now, hey guys, take what you need. He said we can take what we want. Just don't carry anything that's too heavy for you.
What goes best with cabbages?
Anything that isn't
Lao-Shu?
cabbage.
Yeah, what goes best with cabbages?
Well, you can combine cabbages with really anything.
Like,
You can make delicious salads out of it. You could sprinkle it with cheese. You could steam it and eat it like that. Honestly, there's thousands of ways you can prepare it.
Okay. Let me see if I can do anything. Nope, there's no reason. I can just might as well just.
For
I am definitely grabbing an Earth Kingdom soldier's uniform.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm getting plenty enough for all of us as well.
I'll grab one as well. I mean, you already grabbed some, so I don't feel the need to grab any anymore.
I would
Here,
also
sir.
like to grab
Uniform.
myself a tent, a sleeping bag, and
Do we know exactly what's in the storeroom that we're grabbing stuff
Yeah,
from?
what is in the storeroom? Thank you.
yes.
Because like I don't. Cause I've
Can we look
So-
around to see what all is here?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm assuming you start opening things up, you're rummaging through, kind of seeing what's there. So what you start finding is there are some Earth Kingdom rations. There is a plethora of Earth Kingdom uniforms for the military. You see a couple of tents, some pillows. There's a couple of daggers and kind of small blunt weapons that you could grab.
I grabbed the daggers.
And you see a couple of what I could only really describe as like camping supplies. So like lanterns, fire starters, things like that.
Because we know that electricity doesn't exist.
Is there med kits around here?
Yeah, there's some first aid supplies.
Okay.
I do want to ask a question. So do we just roll for perception if we don't? Because like my idea is I want to see if there's anything out of the ordinary that I can take with me.
So, if there is something very specific you want to look for, you can. But really, for any time when you're just kind of looking around and there's nothing like happening, you can kind of just ask.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like the idea where you gotta like roll to use your eyes or ears.
Oh, so basically,
or open a door.
Basically, I get you.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything specific to bring with us.
Yeah, Leona is basically going to be carting up on medical supplies and camping equipment.
Does the storeroom also have bags to put the stuff in?
Yeah. You have like backpacks and stuff.
I will look it up, and I will be inspecting all of the foods to see and think of what I could make for the party while we're on our adventure. I hope they don't get tired of cabbages.
Cabbages. Cabbages.
There are plenty of cabbages.
Is there anything in the storeroom that's for weapon maintenance?
Like bladed weaponry maintenance kind of a thing?
Maybe like
cutting stones or whatever you refer to them as, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, those would be in there too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
whetstone. There you go.
Oh,
Grab a couple of
those
Whatstones.
earth discs that they have, that the Earth Kingdom uses to fight sometimes.
Yes, they do
them?
have those.
I would like to take a few, just in case, because this is a 2-week journey and I have no clue where we're gonna be.
I am glad you said a few because they are quite heavy.
Yes, not too many, but
Bring in your cart.
I'm gonna
maybe
grab.
like 3?
Does Q need any supplies for his glove?
Yeah, like gas.
I figured you would need coal.
Yeah, what do you need for your glove?
God damn it, Q.
Kudon?
Qdon's always just really sleepy.
Tim!
Sorry, I'm here the whole time.
Sure, buddy. Do you need anything for your glove? Like coal?
I don't really use coal because it's so heavy to lug around, but I don't know how abundant is oil in this timeline. Like, out of character. Is it even like?
An interesting resource there.
I would say that you will be able to find a small supply in any minor or major town. But small villages and obviously just in the middle of nowhere, you won't be able to find any.
Okay, I'm going to retract the coal thing and probably start. Yes, I do need a little bit of coal. I'll have to break it down so it's a lot fucking smaller. Dude, I don't know why I'm cursing every other word, but that's not how it actually. Just ignore every other curse in all honesty. But I do need coal enough so it doesn't weigh me down, so I can defend myself and prepare to shoot out a little fire blast just in case. Oh, I shouldn't say that last part either, but oh well.
It's okay.
No one heard that.
Revealed that everyone else is a fuck.
What?
Do you want to
What?
say that you said that in character, or do you want to say that that was just an external and it's not part of knowledge?
I'm gonna
part of
ask, so
knowledge.
you might as well. I was being curious about it this whole time.
I only ask because it sounds like it might have been a slip. So if it was, then we can say it wasn't in character. But I'll leave that up to Q.
You know what? I'm just gonna ask. Hey Q. What? Oh no, Q Don. I don't. Yeah, everybody calls him Q, but Q Don. So that glove you got. So how does it work anyway? Aren't you gonna need some things to keep it working or whatever? Because you need to shoot fire. And if you're not a firebender, then maybe you might need something extra to go with it.
Looks like Q
Q
Don.
just looks at me like fucking stupid.
Q Don?
Yes.
Kudon, you're pulling a Dana tonight.
I'm sorry, man. I am sorry.
It's okay.
And
So how does it work?
So Kai has asked you if you need anything in character. If you need anything.
Oh, okay. I said I needed the coal.
Okay, yeah, it was in character. That's
Okay.
just,
Yeah. Oh, that's what you meant by that. I was like, I'm pretty sure I said it. Why did he ask me?
Yeah, that's all. Okay, so everything you said was in character. That's all we just had to make sure.
Yeah, I just needed the coal.
Okay.
All right, well, we got that. We can get cold now.
Can I get my knives?
You said we could get COVID?
Oh my
oh
god.
god.
Let's see.
Sorry, Kai, you sound
What do
like
you need to
said
roll
something
for
from a
that
different
one?
universe.
The knives?
Oh, the many spirits.
All right.
I'm gonna grab some daggers. Maybe I can learn how to juggle, Kai.
Ah, the almighty dragons.
So, you guys got everything you need? You think we're all set?
I think I'm
Yeah,
good to go.
I think I'm good.
Grab some rations. I think I'm good.
All
I
right.
think I am personally ready for this reluctant adventure.
All right. Well, then, if that's all, then I have to say one last thing.
Hmm.
I'm a firebender. All right, let's go.
What?
End of session.
Okay.
Wow, that was a way to go. Okay.
Yeah, 4 firebenders, 2 earthbenders, and 1 waterbender. Huh.
Okay, my
Oh,
last
boy.
note. Kai announces after gathering supplies. that
I should've gone
he
airbender
is a
after all that.
Firebender.
I didn't know we'd have this many firebenders. I should have gone airbender.
Why is
That's a lot of
That's why I said I'm like, y'all kind of went top heavy with something here. But that's fine.
This is why I should not listen to my sister and letting her pick which bending I do.
It all works out. It'll be good. All right. So to wrap up the session, good job, everybody. That was fun.
Hey.
At least one funny.
I found it so funny that you opened up with being just like, your cabbages are good. I was like, ah, and then you were just like, you're being drafted into the military.
And you're like, "Aw."
I know. I was like,
You gotta go in with the praise, and then you go in with the oh, by the way, you're fucked, but it's fine. So
I love how Ime is also an Earth Nation citizen and like got nothing.
you're well known because you have like a merchant, so you've been seen a little more. So it's like,
I was in a small village, remember?
yeah.
Wait, so quick question. Q-Don's a firebender and kind of just using
No.
a tool that does fire?
Well, wait.
Technology.
Should we even reveal?
Oh, our character. I fucking lied to all you about his backstory. I fucking
Nice.
lied to you in character. Because I don't want
Nice.
him exposed yet.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's not a firebender.
You don't know that he's a slave.
He's actually from a renowned family in the Fire Nation capital that.
Well,
was
I
born
really
with a
wish-
fireman name.
I love this.
What?
I
Gosh,
love
it.
Spoiling
All
this,
right.
I wanted to know.
God
Well,
damn it, 'cause
As a reminder, anything that's said out of character should not be in any way, shape, or form shaping any decisions made in game.
True.
Just as a
Right.
note, and I will call you out
Exactly.
on it if it starts to happen.
Yes, thank you.
so out of
Next time we can
character,
RNG our bending.
yeah, out
It
of
might be
character,
it.
Yes, I am fucking also from a privileged fucking family.
Oh.
Yeah. Y'all not. That's what I was like.
Bye.
Y'all not as unique as you think.
I'll be honest,
Yeah,
wasn't
but-
trying to be unique, but I didn't think I'd correlate with so many people.
I mean-
Yeah.
I just didn't
Mine
want
and
to be
Sakura's
edgy.
backstories are like the
I
same.
wanted to have a nice
Yeah.
backstory, you know, all wholesome and everything. I found my passion, you know, I didn't lose
Yeah.
mine. And,
I-
and then everyone else around me is just like,
I
fired.
will say without knowing all of your backgrounds, a lot of the details of them, no one has like identical backgrounds. You might have similar origins to some extent, but there's tons of unique stuff between everybody, so no need to worry.
Yeah, look at Danny making us feel better about ourselves.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're not all
that's
normies. It's
special,
okay.
We're not all
Special, right?
special.
Anyway, so really good first session. Hope you guys had fun.
Yeah.
I wanted to get into a fight,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Of course you did, Pat.
I mean, with only a 2.5-hour session, there's only so much you can do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys will have plenty of
7
fighting.
people.
You gotta remember, you're in the middle of a city. There's not gonna be a huge amount of fighting that happens, especially not in a first session. But
I know.
you leave
but,
this
like,
town, God bless. There's Fire
Yeah,
Nation
yeah,
out there.
yeah.
To be honest, Dan, I thought you was teasing me because when you told me he fucking turned the lights off. And
I did.
ready
That was
to
100% to have you guys freak the fuck out.
I was about to fuck him up. But I was like, no, he has to give us our mission.
Yeah.
It's the only way. Just the
My
only way. it
care.
works.
Exactly.
My character is now Saikuno.
I hate this, but yes, he
I have
is.
established this.
So, with that all in mind, we do have to finish the session with going through any of your growth activities to see if you got any basically experience. Okay?
Right. Let me take.
I broke a broom.
So
How much experience is that?
Hush. Oh, by the way, the reason why, just so you get some context, why I was like, so what are you wearing? I wanted to see if you were wearing like any type of thing that would indicate that you were a firebender. Because the old man that you were
I
talking
deserted
to
that.
was extremely racist towards firebenders.
Yeah, no worries. I deserted all those clothes.
So there was gonna be like
Racist?
a very different approach to it. I shouldn't say racist, it's nationalist. I don't know how else to really put it. But that was the only reason, just so you know.
No, you're good. Kind of figured.
Honestly, I don't think any of us are wearing Fire Nation.
No, which is good.
No, I'm as green as they fucking come.
We all deserters.
Nice and green.
I just
Y'all
They're all
gonna be green now, I guess, if you wear the Earth Kingdom.
True.
Oh boy.
if it's needed.
If you wear it, you don't have to wear them.
No, I plan on having it to do stealth shit because I don't like the idea of things going smoothly.
It's fair.
Things went too smoothly.
Okay. So, real quick.
You really think they went smoothly? That mom and her kids were wet.
Yeah,
You
no,
still got
nothing
her
went
information.
smoothly.
I loved all of your interactions and the shit rolls. It was great. I had a good time.
Good.
God.
Yes. Excellent.
I just realized after I had something that I could have used and didn't use it, so my bad. I'll try to remember for next time.
All was good. Okay. So, going through the growth questions really quick. All of you have the same first 3 questions that we go through as a group, and if the answers are yes, then you get to mark basically one growth, pretty much.
Point.
Once you get to 4, you're basically able then to take one of the advancements that are down at the bottom. Okay?
Okay.
So, question number 1 is, did you learn something challenging, exciting, or complicated about the world?
No.
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 Okay, nothing particularly groundbreaking or revolutionary here.
Nope.
Okay. Did you stop a dangerous threat or solve a community problem?
Fucking no.
I believe you did the
No.
opposite, and you were the dangerous threat.
We all did handle the firebenders, but in the actual session where we controlled, no.
Yep.
That's fair.
Yeah, technically half of the group was kind of crazy.
However, because of that, I think you bring up a good point that technically, even though it wasn't part of the session, it was. So I'll give you the 1 for that you did stop a threat.
I
think that's
the
fair.
growth. Maybe the growth for the first one. Did you learn something challenging, exciting, and complicated about the world? Was the interaction between the Earth captain when I mentioned about the Fire Nation or the Fire people in our group, and he was all like, "If you work under the Earth Kingdom, whatever." Everyone's,
That is a good point.
That was good one, Nathan, because that is the main reason why I revealed that was a firebender, because I was gonna go like, you know what? What's the point of hiding it at this point?
Okay, I'll give it to you. I think that's a fair. I think that's a fair argument. That's fair.
Okay.
So you
Alright.
basically learned that even if you're from the Fire Nation, if you're working for the Earth Kingdom and you're fighting against them, you're in good graces.
Yeah.
So not everyone's gonna necessarily just want to kill you.
Which is nice.
Yeah, I feel like as a character that wouldn't really affect me, so
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
Yeah.
It affected me deeply.
Yeah,
that's
if
why
you
I-
do not feel it affects your character, by all means, you don't have to mark it. These are just kind of we go through as a group to see if people come up with the same kind of outcome.
Gotcha.
All right. Third question is, did you guide a companion towards balance or end the session at your center? For that one, we're going to ignore, only because there wasn't enough interactions for this one. But moving forward, that'll likely come into play a lot more frequently.
Yeah,
All right.
I discovered that Liana is not that good at water bending yet. I was
Nope.
important to notice.
Huh.
Anyway.
I'm not gonna say anything, but okay.
All right.
Promise, we tried to. We rolled. We didn't get it. I'm sorry that we ignored you. Twice.
And finally,
So-
there is a fourth question that is unique to each of your playbooks that you will have to individually answer. If you're not sure if it's a yes or a no, feel free to ask, but we don't have to do that right now. You can do that kind of after session. Okay.
Okay.
Yep, go ahead.
Did you express vulnerability by admitting you were wrong, or that you should have listened to someone you ignored? No, I don't think I did that yet.
No.
Where is this at?
It's all at the
bottom.
So on the character sheet, you can scroll all the way down to a section that says end of session growth, and it would be your fourth question.
Oh, okay.
End of session growth.
Yeah, it's way at the bottom. It's underneath where you had to pick your combat moves.
Yeah, I did not.
Okay.
Oh.
Do we read all of ours? Okay, no.
No, you can just kind of go through and
Okay.
think about if it's a yes or a no, and then I'll check in maybe tomorrow or something and just
That's-
see what everybody responded.
Definitely a no.
So,
Yeah,
are we counting the whole fight before the actual session, or?
Yeah, we can go ahead with that. I think it's a fair way of showing that your characters did develop in some capacity with that.
Okay.
I got
So.
1 growth point.
So does that mean there'll be an advancement or no?
No, only if you get to 4 growth boxes being checked off would you then be able to basically take one of the advancements.
And those
Gotcha,
boxes are at
okay.
the top of the sheet.
Yeah, so you can keep track of them up there.
Okay.
Okie dokes.
Okay.
All right, so that takes care of the growth questions, and then the only other thing left, which you guys can basically choose to either do it now, or you can choose to think about it and then just kind of talk between each other, is go through your connections. So based on the information that you've developed today, you would kind of put names in there and see who kind of meets that information. If that makes
I already
any
think-
sense.
Lao-Shu fits for one. Lao-Shu has a pretty good head on their shoulders. They're a good sounding board for my ideas.
Yeah. If there is anything that you feel you should talk to the other person about to make sure that it's okay, I suggest doing so. That doesn't apply to everybody, but I believe there are a couple of connection statements specifically that you might want to just be like, hey, you okay with this? And then you'll be good to go.
What if you haven't
My brain.
specifically found or connected too much with the specific person? Do you just leave it blank?
Yeah, you could leave it blank for now.
Okay.
We can have those
Alright.
kind of develop over time.
Alrighty.
I already did my connection.
That's not exactly what we're supposed to do, but I think it's a
I
fair
don't really
way of
feel like I
looking at it.
connected much.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
So,
I connected mostly with Nathan and Pat. I feel like.
so
What
I have
was yours say?
I did not like how Kai immediately took charge and made me feel forced to take part in things. I was just like, don't make me do this, man.
Is that what your playbook says?
That was just the connection.
Oh.
That's just him as a character. When you were just like, okay, we are doing this, Lao-Shu was just like, no. You can't make me do this. And he didn't do it. He took no part in it. And thankfully the lady was not angry at him. From association. He was just like, I dodged a bullet. He's happy with Nathan though for wanting to try his cabbages.
Cabbages.
That was
Well, mine it says Lao-Shu has a pretty good head on her shoulders. They're a great center board for my ideas. This is funny. We're the exact opposite. You don't want to hear anything I have to say, but I want to tell you everything.
It's not that he doesn't want to hear anything that you have to say. It's just that he felt very like you were trying to force him into doing something and it made him uncomfortable.
How do I change my my connections?
How do you?
I have text. I don't know
Yeah,
how to change
the text has to be there. It's specific
Okay,
to your
that's what I
playbooks.
thought.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So you just put in the name, and that's about it.
Oh,
Okay.
I rewrote things.
yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what I thought you guys were gonna do. To be honest, that's why I asked the question.
Ah. I didn't know we weren't supposed to touch that.
Yeah, they're specific to each playbook.
Oopsies.
Those are my notes. I have those written in my notes about.
I'm wondering
the people
if
I
you could do
connected
like
with.
a protect cell so that way others can't make edits to those sections.
I technically can. Basically, anything you see that's in black text, you don't touch.
Ah,
Anything in red text, you can touch.
okie dokie.
Okay, so
So they have to fit with these connections.
Correct. I can't tell you why they have it this way, but it is what they do.
That is.
In which case, then I think Lao-Shu or Ime could actually fit the first one then.
Talk to them. Ask them. Do they really?
Oh wait, no wait. Maybe I'm rereading it then.
What's up?
Maybe it's more
I can't do it
more
anymore.
nationalist than family-ish. This is hard.
Ooh, okay. Wait. So should I tell? Should I talk about the other person, or should I tell the other person my thing?
I think you should. Yeah.
Okay.
what's her name? Huh?
Who are you
Should I,
talking
wait,
to?
should I tell them IRL like right now?
Yeah, just tell
If you want to.
Okay, so
Everybody's
Dana,
kind of talking.
Yeah.
I have my thing that says Leona makes me feel better about my responsibilities and my burden with a smile and a few kind words.
Oh.
Aww.
Wow. Oh, isn't that nice?
Okay, so wait, what happened now?
No, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
For the most part, I know Leona hasn't made many connections yet, and especially after the whole thing with drenching the kids. Yeah, she's just kind of going along right now.
She ain't feeling this right now.
Yeah,
It's no problem,
she's
Leona.
really not feeling this right now.
Anyway.
But I don't know what you like about that, Nathan. I do like that.
I had to close stream, sorry.
I just find it funny.
Nah, you're fine. You're fine.
I'm doing my best to try to lead everybody along, and then like everybody doesn't really like me.
To be honest, yeah, just saying.
You
just saying
know,
Pat
yeah, your
Leona
character
isn't
was
liking
very
Kelly.
bossy,
Okay,
and I was just
yeah.
like, bro, I don't know how to juggle knives.
Dear God.
Well, you guys, though in personality, no one was really leading anything on, so I had to do something.
Well, you kind of just opened up with that. It's just like, this is what we're gonna do, and everyone's just like,
Okay.
what?
Yeah.
think
I don't-
Qdon and
It's no offense to you or the character, Beth.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
it's pretty much
no.
the character. I think
just kind of
Qdon
just
and
brought
Zoran
up.
are gonna be in a romantic relationship by the end of this.
No, we hate each other.
Oh
This is
my
going to die.
god.
And one of us is going to die.
Dear
I may
God.
lose an eye in the process.
Many of you may
I
lose an
lose
eye in the
another eye.
process.
You rolled the lowest.
I honestly feel like Bolt needed to like put in a little more work. His character, I mean, because it felt
Okay,
like
I was about to say you literally were gone for like half the session.
I was there. I was listening mostly.
I don't believe you for a second.
Oof.
All right, I have my notes.
I don't think I got connections yet. We'll have to see next session.
Yeah,
All right.
hopefully next session Liana will feel a little bit more confident in herself and her
You know what's
abilities.
funny? Brandon's by himself.
Oh.
Poor Brandon.
No, he's not by himself. He's with Purity.
That's even worse.
Yeah, he might have been, probably.
Here, actually, I'm gonna move Purity over here.
All right.
Oh my god.
He is vibing!
You're terrible.
Our Purity now. Wait, what do you say?
You said F you.
Dear God. All right. So with that said, I think that basically concludes the session. So theoretically, we can do the next one next Wednesday if that works for everybody.
Yep.
Nice work.
Next Wednesday?
Next Wednesday, yep.
Okay.
And
I can't wait another week.
we are not doing it more than once a week. I was shocked that we managed to basically get everybody to work on a Wednesday. So this is good. But yeah, so next session we'll start to dive into some, hopefully more of the mechanics. I didn't really call anybody out on any of their balances today, but there were a number of times where I could have been like, you don't trust people? You don't want to connect to
completely in
people? You
character.
want to control people? So there's a couple of different things.
Ooh, can we get feedback?
Feedback?
please. I want to know what you mean.
Yeah, I can. It's going to be a time. Don't worry, it's not a bad thing. It's just something that kind of happens throughout the entire thing. Basically, any decision that you make, it can affect. The other cool thing is when you start to do moves, I'm just think of a good example. Let's say, I think I have an example actually in the TLDR that was pretty nice. So for instance, if you chose the playbook The Hammer, okay, and you're fighting an enemy and then all of a sudden you decide that rather than fighting, you want to play to your balance of care, okay? Basically, instead of fighting, you can basically say that you want to help them instead of hurting them. So usually you could roll as a guiding and comfort roll at that point because you're kind of swapping up what you're doing. But if you do it with your principle of care, you can roll with that modifier instead and do things a little differently. So, just some options. But it's a weird... The balance stuff is a weird mechanic that's going to take a little bit of figuring out and getting used to. So. But there's some good stuff to it.
Oh, hi, Dana. Oh,
There's
hi,
a
Kat.
Dana. And there's a kitty.
That kitty. Is my kitty in here? Tessie? Yes, Tessie's here.
Don't touch her butt. I
You touch
like
the
your
kitty's
SpongeBob
butt.
blanket.
She loves it too.
Hello, Break.
God, it's a cat stream now.
Oh, we're showing our cats. Shows
Anyway,
pussy.
everyone, that about concludes the session for this week. We'll be going again at
Oh,
8:30
hi,
p.m. Eastern
Kat.
next Wednesday, and every Wednesday, hopefully,
Better
moving
yoink
forward.
Brandon's
We'll have
purity
1 week
again.
of break for PAX East up in Boston for a number of us that are going to be there. But aside from that, we should be all set.
What is he listening
Thanks for
to?
joining, and have
Should
a
be going
good
Wednesday.
rest of your night.
That was a very quick response.
Oh, she could stretch.
Wow.